Hello, good afternoon. Is it afternoon? It is afternoon.
For you, yes.
Yes, for me, yes. Thank you, Tiago. Welcome, everyone that's not bots on our channel. We are back after a 1 week delay, thanks to Kunos not realizing there's a Windows update.
Yep.
And the servers being down from midnight Italian time to about 8 a.m. Italian time last week. That's right. I looked. I counted. My bot. Yes, Gary, you are the bot.
The grumpy bot.
When you sign up for things, you have to have somebody else finish the sign up. Tiago the Beast from Sao Paulo. He's not from Sao Paulo, are you?
From Sao Paulo, yeah.
Oh my god, you are. That's disgusting.
I don't think we allow Pride in Oklahoma.
Wait, the Southern Pride, man. Little thing.
The Oklahoma Sooners are the pride of Oklahoma. I don't know.
You have Blake Shelton. You have Trucks.
Yeah, I hear with that Blake Shelton bullshit. We have Garth Brooks.
Oh. You guys do have Garth Brooks, and he's goddamn good.
Thought we've talked about you attempting your shitty southern accent.
Apparently, I'm unable to learn, sir.
Also, Josie Scott, the lead singer of Saliva, lives in Oklahoma.
Willkommen, Vilexa.
Sorry, the lead singer of who?
Saliva.
What?
That's a band name.
It is a band name.
Saliva. What kind of music is Saliva?
Pretty good music, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
I will add this to my list. And I will look it up
I'll
after.
actually Google that shit. I don't have an idea what kind of music stuff.
Me neither. I have never heard of the band called Saliva.
Mm-mm.
Good stuff. So we have 4 AMs. If anybody out there is quote unquote AM speed and wants to race in the Pint series, we have spots open.
Yeah, we have many spots open.
How many do we have signed up? Like, what happened to them? Like, they just decided not to race or something?
Yeah, it's typical summer. People start losing interest, dropping out, whatever.
Oh, true.
We have 6 people signed up for AM, so actually not that many. So we're only missing 2.
Okay. Alright. That seems fair.
Yeah, it's getting hard to split people up. Because you put, you can't just assign people based on the number, like try to make it equal splits. Because there's quite a few people that are within like half a second of each other. So it's kind of unfair. Like,
Not only that, like, we're more and more tending to put people in upper splits and forgetting the lower splits. I think at some point we have to redistribute in equal and define a ceiling and a floor and start doing it again.
Yeah, it's hard to do because the difference between, like AM and silver could be a couple of tenths.
Yeah,
And like, where do you draw the line? Like, what's the cutoff?
yeah. It's a thin line, like, it's a blurry line, actually. Not a thin line.
yeah, it's not an easy thing. Especially because
you're talking about being within 30 seconds of AM and his 2.5 KI rating.
Right?
Oh, God.
So they don't have radicals in ACC though.
Yeah, we're going to the rabbit hole. Shit.
Yeah, if they had radicals in ACC, something tells me they would completely fuck it up like they did the Porsche Cup.
Oh, God.
I'm kind of glad they don't have radicals in ACC. 2.7.
Oh,
nice.
Dang.
Yeah, don't undercount him.
Also, we have 2 silver drivers that are not qualifying because of bad boy points.
Oh, no.
So Dave
Yes.
Chmelio and Max Diggs have both elected to take their quali bans this week instead of next. We gave them the option because this is 2 races versus 1 next week.
Paul, are you aware of that?
Am I aware of the bad boy points or the fact that it's going to start raining in 10 minutes?
Second one.
Yeah, I am looking at the rain. I mean, I'm
This
looking
will
at the...
fuck up the grid.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look. Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
Paul has been trying for this for what, 4 weeks now?
Right around, yeah. Yeah, 4 weeks.
I'm dying. Sorry, help you.
Like him into Am. Yeah, he's way too slow. Or so, I don't think he should be in that silver class.
I'm good.
Yeah, look, like I've told everyone the same thing. I will not change the settings from week to week until I get some rain. Well, I'm getting some rain. It took 4 weeks.
Well,
Well, you're gonna get rain in qualifying.
Yeah, it's probably going to be sunny in the race.
does that count?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
The only thing that I promised everyone rain on was Indy. So Indianapolis will be wet.
Alright.
Because I can't wait to see how people take the oval part in full wet in ACC with puddles.
This will be rough. A track
Yeah.
that some people don't even know.
Yeah, because knowing Kunos, I'm guessing puddles will form on the banked oval part.
Bruh. We got bad. Just
So-
taking a second to give a shout out to welcome Jixer, welcome Bullet, Kyle, Cosette, Nicolas Alvarado, Dave Shimilio, now Tak, be
No,
welcome.
don't welcome. We take back the welcome for Nicholas Alvarado.
We take that one back.
Yeah, that one we
got the
take back.
rest
Everyone else is cool.
Ilsat, I think it's Mila or Luki, one of the two. But be
Ilsa
welcome.
is Michael Lukey.
Luki, welcome Luki, be welcome. Fuck you, Manito. Love
Wow.
you, but go fuck yourself.
Wow.
And we're demonetized.
Tiago, how many beers have you had today?
No, not many.
He was drinking
Most of them were
whiskey
liquor.
at
Yeah.
like noon.
My first beer is in my left side and it's full. The rest
Yeah,
is all
okay.
liquor. Yeah.
So we started a race. We did the 3-hour VRS, and it started at noon my time, which was like 2 p.m. Tiago's time, and he busted out the whiskey.
Alright, I have to be honest. I did drink a lot because one, the week will be rough, and two, I crashed in the Nordschleife with a BMW.
That
You
does
didn't
not- that's-
crash. I crashed.
I did crash today. I did crash. 14 minutes of damage.
Yeah, but that's normal for you.
No, not for me. I don't crash in there. It doesn't happen at all. Happened with the Porsche Cup now, and those are the only 2 times I crashed ever in that place, and I did.
Yeah,
So
so, the
I
last
was- I
two
was
the
pissed.
last 2 races you've done there, you've crashed. So I'm
No.
noticing a pattern
I
developing.
raced with Dale yesterday, and he went super good for both of us. Dale says he crashes, but it wasn't an edge. It was nothing.
This motherfucker put a quality time in that was like 2.5 seconds off of VRS time.
Today I actually did a 49.0, so only 2 seconds.
And then
It's my
what'd you,
place of pride.
and then what'd you do in the race, Tiago?
I fucked up. I did fuck up. Yeah, I have to take it on the chin. I fucked up. Have to admit it.
Tiago takes it on the chin. All right.
It was my fault. I have no one to blame but myself, so.
Yaga prefers it in the chin rather than the eye.
Yeah, I hurts.
Does it, Tiago?
I
Jesus.
hurt. Allegedly.
So yeah, qualifying.
But yeah, there's a. Yeah.
Jared about 9/10 off of Rian. I'm not gonna even try his last name. And then
Do it.
and then Ryan Cody's like another 6/10. So the top 3 in silver are pretty spread out. And then Joey's hanging out with the AMs.
That was
Yeah.
a pretty ramp down.
Joey
was
Joey is
really quick.
not having a good day today.
There you go. You're all up to date.
I mean,
He was just
there's
doing Joey things.
there's 8 people out of 30 qualifying on track, which means the other, I guess 10 if you count the 2 that aren't qualifying. So the other 20 are going to be out when it rains.
I should have picked like 5 of the gold people and sent them out there too.
Yeah, we should have picked like Ed and Nicholas Alvarado to try to put and Hutch in between the M's and the silvers.
Well, no, because they would have enjoyed it because they would have got dry track. You got to pick people that, I don't know, that you don't want to have to qualify in the rain.
Yeah, but if you pick the 4 fastest people against arguably the slower people, you'll get, traffic, and you'll get people blocking, and
I don't know. I feel like the silver people would get out of the way. I mean, Regan's going to be fast because A, he's fast, B, he's in a Honda. And in practice, if nobody saw it, there was, 5 Hondas in the top 6 cars?
I don't think the Honda argument holds water, though, because Ryan Cody's in P3, a second and a half down.
Yeah, but funny thing about this, Litkeman has
not
P1,
gold.
but Cody has Sector 1 by quite a lot.
Yeah, he just can't
So if he
put
nails the
together
whole
anything
lap,
else
he's up there.
because he just invalidated.
Yeah, I mean, he loses 9/10 in Sector 2.
Yeah, and then another 4 in Sector 3. So his lap, second and a half, is mostly in Sector 2.
Yeah.
He'll get it. He'll get it one day.
Well, his legs might be sore from all the double kicks.
That's right. He does have a pretty cool
you're
drum
talking about
stream.
drums. Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about drums. Thank God.
If you haven't watched Ryan's drumming thing, you need to check it out.
Yeah. Let me.
Oh, there goes Regan with a 40 flat. Well, 40.9. So we got our first 40 of the day.
Not your first 40, is it, Paul?
There you go. Go follow Ryan.
There you go.
Is he gonna do?
Sometimes takes requests.
Is he gonna do one of those things where he beats Doom on drums or something stupid like that?
Can
Like,
you
I
hook
play-
Doom up to regular drums?
Dude, people play Doom on pregnancy
I know you
tests.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, his is an actual drum set, not.
I was
any
gonna
sort
say,
of
yeah, it's not
electronic one.
it's not a rock band drum set. But now I'm interested on how you would beat Doom on a pregnancy test.
Yeah, but didn't somebody play, what is it, Dark Souls or something on a potato or a
Somebody played it
baguette?
on bananas, like they had a bunch of
Yeah.
bananas that they
So,
hooked
I mean,
electrodes to.
You can't tell me that just because he has a real drum set, not an electronic one, he can't do it. Just
Well, no, I
requires
think the bigger challenge would be figuring out how to be able to get each drum to trigger something accurately.
Well, yeah.
You could put some sort of a sensor on the on it to where whenever a guy hit it triggers the sensor.
Yeah, and then just map those to different actions. Now, I'm not saying he's smart enough to do it, but probably could be done.
Yeah, but I
Wow.
don't think the sensors would work because you still have vibrations coming from the other drums that would probably trigger them.
Yeah, if you guys watch
your bass kick could probably trigger all of them.
you guys should watch the Terry Crews video where he's actually playing drums standing still. I think this is a
And-
similar device to you guys.
The rain has officially started
Oh my
as
God.
Regan already goes half track.
Oh, Ryan's about a tenth and a half up, coming to the final couple corners.
Oh.
Yeah,
Actually,
so- I was going to say the track is still fast, so slick tires are probably going to be recommended. At some point, I expect... Oh, there it goes. Just flipped over to greasy.
Nice.
Because we all know that in real life, track
Well,
progression is just a flip of a switch.
And we're at the
Snap.
15-minute mark. Cars are already lined up in the pit.
Yeah. So I kind of expect, Funk is already waiting.
Yeah, I believe
Who's-
he's
I think
first.
Ed
We've got
Kerstetter's the
Clutch
first in
behind
line.
him. Arden's
I
gonna
see
try to jump
Castro.
him. Yeah,
I
Ed
see a wee
Kerstetter,
level.
and then Wallace, and then Nick.
So did all of these people go out on slicks? Because I think they started lining up before it started raining.
Slick, wet, mostly wet, some slicks. I think it's pretty much half and half.
How do you know?
If you go through them, you look at your dash on the bottom right, you'll see dry or wet.
Oh, well, I have the
That's something
broadcast
that-
camera.
Is that something that Pitwall would show? Would it
That's a
show
good
their tire
question.
compound?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because we're tryhards now. We have pit wall.
We do.
Exclamation point pit wall.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think it actually shows a tire compound. I don't know if ACC exposes that in any of its broadcast metrics.
John, we talk about that every week. How they all stack up, and I look at them.
Yeah.
If you look at the track
Yeah.
map, there's like ungodly amounts of space, but everybody is packed in together.
Yeah, I mean, you got Robeson, car 199.
Oh, David Funk just lost it. He's gonna have to start over.
Yellow.
So you got car 199.
And
That's it's going down. Where is he actually on track?
Yeah, Robinson is
He's
all
going
by
up
himself.
to the hairpin, so he is all by himself, and that's about half a track
Dylan
down
Sauer, I believe, just died in front of him.
to Rados.
Dude, like by the timing of the rain, people could think you timed it, Paul, because it's so perfect to fuck up the grid.
If I could, I would.
I mean,
It's perfect.
big brain strat. Look at Carl Big.
It's perfect.
Carl is all by himself.
The pros will be right behind the AMs.
Yeah,
we
so
got a
Carl
Damp
being
track.
Carl, he waited, probably took wet tires, I would assume. And he is now in a huge bubble. Meanwhile, these front dinglings are all bunched up together. You got Nick Alvarado, you got Kerstetter. I believe that's Wallace behind them.
Paul, we're already demonetized. Use the word you actually wanting to use.
I wanted to use dingling.
No.
Sometimes it's more insulting to call somebody a childish insult.
Okay.
Gotta go, you're a real poopy head.
Yep, see, there you go.
See?
Wow. That's rude.
Yeah. It just cuts, doesn't it?
That's really rude. I resent that.
Carl's net crashed. Oof.
Oh, Spectrum. Fuck Spectrum. Jesus.
Ryan says accidental reverse grid. We'll see.
Is it accidental though?
Brian, I have a guilty admit to do to you. I just followed your drums profile.
See, Brian? His name's Ryan.
Ryan, I said Brian, sorry.
We
Ryan,
apologize for
People should
I just
follow his
followed
strings.
your profile. I apologize for that.
That's really good.
oh, Murray
No,
is
I
off
just-
track back into the pits. Savage is off track back into the pits.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
I think-
a lot of these guys went out on dry.
Yeah.
here's Petter is struggling with dry tire.
Is Alvarado on dry tires? I just realized I actually don't have his livery. Oh
I
no.
can check.
Anyway,
Well, you don't? Did you not?
I did not.
No, because remember I
Nicholas-
zipped all my files and stuff like that and uploaded
You-
them.
Nicholas
did.
Alvarado has dry tires and he's right on Kirstetter's behind.
Oh.
And he just fucked up.
He almost took out Ed
Yeah.
down in turn 2.
And Kirstetter
and,
just destroyed
yeah.
his own land.
Ed's gonna park it. Oh, and Nick
Punches
Alvarado's
yellow.
gonna go off in the wall.
Everybody, car 82 is off. That's Rados. He's parked on the side of the road.
Half the grid will crash, half the grid will be good because that's the proportion of wets versus dry.
So as we wait for these people to swap out their tires, we're gonna go follow some of the people that I think picked the right tire as Robeson comes across the line with a 152.8. It's a
Sam?
valid lap.
Does Sam Saniga have a quality ban? Because he's not qualifying.
No, no.
No,
Okay.
no, he could be doing a last to first challenge.
Yeah, that's weird. Why isn't he there?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can hear how much they have to they have to brake for sunset and downshift in these conditions.
Carl's first time in P10.
Yeah, Carl P. I mean 149.
We're at 5.
So still 8.5 seconds off of the dry times of the silver and AMs. So
Look at Kairos go, 49-0. Damn. That's good. Is
Yeah, I
the Ferrari
think-
super good in the wets?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Wow, good lap.
Yeah, about half of the people out on track currently have an invalid time. So there's not that many people that have a valid time. Juan is one of them, but he is not improving. Nobody's improving because I think the track is getting wet, like wetter.
Yeah, I mean the rain is going to increase over the next 10 minutes. So Carl is pulled off the road.
Guys, John Jorgensen has his dad watching this race, so don't speak fucking profanities, alright?
Literally just discussed. You know what? How do I mute somebody?
Just right click him and hit mute.
You open your ass, you're used to that, you know how to do it.
Whoa. Is that how that works?
There we go. I know we have some moments of peace for the next 8 or so minutes.
Jared's already making memes. He just posted a meme that he made in
Oh, you
Discord.
are a piece of shit.
Can he unmute himself?
Carl's,
Even
yeah,
more.
'cause he's an admin. So
right,
apparently
so-
Carl's internet is shitting the bed.
Oh no. Is
He's just constantly moving him.
Robeson is drifting. He is going to park it off on the side of the road. Everyone is struggling.
Everybody.
While my I don't know what exactly is going on with my co-commentator people.
Got
There he is.
him.
He's back. Oh, did you like kick him? Kick the broadcaster?
This is why you don't drink before you do these things.
Well,
No, I'm
you-
not ready to time you out until we have to start doing penalties.
What did he do? He fucking provoked me.
No, I was provoking you.
Oh my fucking god. So fuck you too, Dale. Jesus.
You know what, Dale?
Clearly, this is going extremely well today.
Welcome to the most professional ACC stream. This is what you all missed last week.
Yeah. Maybe it's like the accumulation of time that made us worse.
Well, Zach can quote, no, I'm not going to pull his mic out. We need somebody to do if we had somebody else that could do penalties.
Well, you're not good enough to do it, so you're
Well, I
good.
can't do both.
Oh.
No, you're not good enough.
Sure.
I mean, technically I could do it, we just wouldn't have replays.
Yeah.
Well, do it then.
Speaking
What
of,
you waiting
signups are
for?
open. ! Discord. You think you can do penalties with us live? Let us know.
We're hiring.
Oh my god.
We're hiring.
Oh, hiring.
Pay
Yeah.
is $0.
It's
Yeah.
an internship.
Guys are a bit late on the salary.
As Riley's
Well, I
gonna
don't
pull
think
up some.
anybody can explain Tiago's giggling.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Let's just say he's a drunk Brazilian and go on about your day.
So the interesting part is now going to be: is this rain going to hold
Wow.
for the race, or is this rain not? If this race doesn't hold for the rain, we're going to have a spicy T1, I believe,
We're gonna have a spicy T1 regardless.
or a spicy lap one, I should say. If this
Yes.
rain does hold, I mean, regardless, I think we're still going to have a very spicy lap one.
Yeah.
So, since Ferris isn't here, Dale, do you want to do the driver briefing? You want me to?
I got it.
All right.
Oh, this will be good.
For monetization reasons, we'll not broadcast that one.
It will be very short if I know Dale.
Yeah, send me your LinkedIn if you want to apply for our unpaid intern position.
Yep. Also, we need 3 pictures of your feet from various
Wait.
angles. Don't ask why.
What?
It's for verification.
Yeah. You need to verify that you're human. It's like a new CAPTCHA.
Yeah.
What if the people don't have feet?
Well, I mean, they're teaching robots how to pick out their correct pictures and push the button and all that stuff.
Oh, they
But
are
most
now?
robots don't have feet.
I keep
That is
seeing
true.
posts on Reddit about people saying that AI is generating images based off of just text prompts. I don't know
Yeah,
how
Dolly.
accurate it is.
Yeah, it actually is pretty damn accurate. I think it's called, what is it, Dolly, Dally, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
like
couple of them out there.
DAL-E. It's invite only. I know I have a couple of coworkers that use it. And it's pretty damn good at what it does.
Wow.
So
Yeah, like that to me is like the definition of black magic.
But
yeah,
considering I went to Dollar General earlier and tried to use a self-checkout and I couldn't scan a t-shirt barcode, I think we're okay. I think they're not taking over yet.
have you gone to the grocery store and it's like place item in bagging area and it's like it's a loaf of fucking bread, man.
Yeah.
Just let me put it in my cart. It's like unexpected item in bagging area.
Yep.
Remove item for bagging area, and you remove it. And it's like, nope, we just called an attendant over.
Oh yeah, I had to sit there and wait for somebody to come from the back so that they could find out that the barcode on one t-shirt didn't work, so I had to scan the other t-shirt twice.
Aw.
It's like, yeah, the robots aren't taking over anytime soon.
No, not at all.
Well, I love how in my area, Walmart's pretty much the only place that I can't use my phone to pay for things. Like, you guys are like the biggest company.
They don't have like scan and pay and all that shit.
No, like, Dollar General has it. All the gas stations have it. You know, you just whip out my phone, tap it up against the card reader thing, and we're good to go. But Walmart, nope.
Hell, Brazil has them. Jesus.
Yeah, that's when
Brazil, you pay by waving your gun in front of the register.
It's
And then they're
not
like, okay, go.
Gun. This is not Texas. This is Brazil.
And you hope you don't get any change.
No,
The
you
difference
don't do that in Texas, because in Texas the guy behind the counter has a gun too.
yeah, he'll shoot you.
In Brazil, you don't have a gun because it's not legal. Jesus. Weed
mean,
is
that
not
hasn't-
legal in here as well, which is astonishing to me. But yeah.
Brazil has monkeys as cashiers. Damn.
Damn.
Oh my god. That's racist. I'm gonna ban you right now, sir.
Yago, I don't think you've lost all privileges of ever calling anybody racist.
What do you fucking mean? I didn't do anything wrong.
So Nick 2-10 up. That's
Today.
not enough to catch Riley if he can bring it in. Rados 2-10 up. That will get him close to Michael Lukey in the Porsche.
Oh. Alvarado seems to
Sauer
be
just
struggling a bit.
parked it on
in the
track.
rain, Honda's not as dominant as they were in practice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you say that, but then Riley and Alvarado are, you know,
Yeah, but Alvarado's drifting every corner.
Yeah, but
yeah, but
Rados
he
and Murray
does that
were
in
up
the
there.
dry.
Oh, that's true.
So did Paul also choose to take his quality ban?
Yeah, so I believe Milo and Max Diggs and Dave Chamilio are all taking quality bans this week.
Yep.
Speaking
and
of which, yellow
Suniga, I
Alvarado.
believe, is just, I don't know, doing a last to first challenges. Murray is under a yellow flag. He's going to go back to the pit. So the only person on track that's really doing anything is Rados at the moment. He goes down.
Is he last chance you yet? It
I'm
is.
sorry?
Is he last chance yet? It is.
Yes.
And yeah, you're right. Rados is the only one with a chance at all.
Right.
No, Riley
yeah,
probably.
so
Riley has time to get there, I think.
So he's gonna go down the last corner here. He's was 3/10 up. Now he's 1.7 tenths. So I don't think that's enough to move him anymore. He's just gonna
Oh, he's
stay
close.
in P18.
He's got time if he crosses the line.
Riley, 2 seconds to cross the line.
Yeah, Rados just crossed, Dorsch just crossed.
Yep. So the
Why
only
did
people
he
that are
not?
still technically on a valid lap are Rados, Kerstetter, and Dorschus. But Kerstetter's not improving whatsoever. He is actually down. Dorschus is gonna park it down
Yeah,
into
Dorsch is yellow
turn
flag.
2, 3.
Dude.
So we got Rados and Kerstetter, and again, neither of them are improving. So I don't know if they're gonna.
Rados is close to being even.
He is
Riley
close to being
was-
even, but he needs 2/10.
Riley was 1 second away of getting another chance. Like right before the line, the time expired. That's bad.
Ferris with the sub.
Has time to watch Twitch, not time to race.
Oh,
I feel like he knew what was coming.
Oh, he's screenshotting this. Yeah, he's P4.
We said earlier he was going to put it on his resume.
Oh, Rido's off into the grass.
Yeah, so Ed's the only one holding up the field because he is 2 seconds down on his best time.
I think he's just driving it back into the pit.
Oh, Ed is doing the actual.
yeah.
No, he's not coming back in.
Wait.
He's just trying to get used to the conditions.
And I guarantee you the race is going to be in dry.
Oh, probably.
Okay, well, I will go do the briefing and then I'll meet the alcoholic in the steward's office.
I don't have to be there, sir.
You do, because I don't have ACC installed.
Fuck that. Go do your briefing.
So, interesting quali.
It was.
Even if you discount the silvers and the AMs, Juan Kairos, P1, technically.
Yeah,
Of the
49
rest?
flat.
Yeah, 49 flat
half
and
a second
in
above
pretty
qual.
shitty conditions. Let's be
I
honest.
reinforced the statement I did offline that Letkeman has to be at least gold. 40.9 is a hell of a time.
40.9 is a hell of a time.
He has to be
look,
bumped up.
We will consider it.
Air City's almost home. Well, you're too late. I guess you
Too
can join
late.
for race 2 and start from the back.
Alright, so who do you guys got?
I mean,
I think Letkeman can actually win race 1.
oh, Dale's already in the steward's box. That was quick.
That was
Damn.
wow.
Hey, oh.
Ooh.
Please tell me
Damn.
that's the actual weather. Oh, god damn it.
Wait, but let's see the forecast.
I mean,
changed.
Sunny all the way?
it changed. Yeah, it's,
changed.
it's sunny all the way.
Oh,
Mother
no.
lover.
Kudos just sent you the middle finger, Fall. A big
It's all right.
one.
That's it. Qualifying was chaos, which is
yeah,
all I could hope for.
Are you satisfied? Can we move on from this file?
No,
What? You promised.
I didn't promise.
You did. You said, like, I wanted my rain and I got it. So you literally said it.
Yeah, but I never said I promise.
Oh my god, is your word worth that little?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god. Jesus Lord. Okay, we keep that file then, people. Be aware. It's going to either be Noah's Ark rain or nothing at all. We'll see.
We haven't had Noah's Ark. No, next week is, I believe, Coda.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How does the second order get decided? It's by the. It's still first race, first quali. So there's no second quali session.
This fucked up grid for 2 races now.
Yes. So this grid is what will happen. What will decide what we. This is the grid order for race 2. Is what I'm trying to say. So we're not
Dude,
doing this again.
People think it was deliberate, I promise you. People think it was deliberate.
I wish I could make it deliberate. Trust me, if there was a way for me to actually set these conditions, I would have week 1.
A week 1.
But I can't.
It looks almost like perfect, like, yeah, Paul wanted this chaos, he got it. Next, right?
Let's see. Finishing order from no. So that you would think that finishing order from first race could, or at least there'd be a flag that lets you set the finishing order from the first race as the second race grid, and you cannot.
No.
That would be too much of a big brain moment. Somebody's already off on track. Who was
Yeah, I believe
that?
that's Dave Chameleon.
Yeah, it's not off, he didn't even get away.
He is parked.
Yeah.
Oh, he is moving again. Yeah, so if I could, I would set the grid to this first race results, but you know, again, that would be too much of a big brain move from Kunos, and it's not going to happen.
If you want, we can do it like Octane does.
Yeah,
I
but that's too
remember
much.
how
You you save the results file, you probably pass it through some kind of script that says, because you can have static qualifying. You can set a grid order manually.
No, it was pretty much by voice. On the start of the second, he would say like number, let's say 11, go to the end of turn 1.
Do
And he
you
would call numbers.
think that our people are...
It's just, it's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of work.
I don't know what the nice word to use is.
It's just way
Why
more
don't you
effort
choose the
than
nice?
it's more effort than it's worth.
It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort, and then, you know, it's like, what if somebody's not in chat, in voice chat?
Well, we made explicit on the sign-ups that you
We
have
did. But, you know, and then we have 2 voice chat. We have like a quiet voice chat and a regular voice chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse
I mean,
to that.
ideally, you'd be able to do either race 1 sets the grid for race 2, or you do race 1 and then another qualifying and then race 2.
Yeah, well, you can do race 1 qualifying race 2.
I think it would be cool.
We choose not to do that because then it's like another half an hour of quality. It's just going to drag out like a 3-hour race.
Yeah, you just give them like 2 laps. Do it at racing style.
We could do like a mega shootout, yeah.
We're about to go green with race 1. So sunny race qualifying was all messed up.
Yeah, I don't think Regan. Oh, I think he cut the whole field.
Oh, Riley had the massive start.
Yeah,
Oh,
Regan
Riley
did not have a good start, as you see Ryan Cody and Jared as they go 3-4 wide down to turn 1.
Bruce
There's already
Hopkins
somebody
is-
off track.
Yeah, Bruce, I think, just drove off.
Did
I
Bruce
think
get
he chose to drive
disconnected?
No, he's back on the track. I think he just.
Riley is facing. Oh, there's Carnage down in turn 3.
I just got an error. That was fun.
On an error connecting to game.
My race control.
Yeah, me too.
Guys, I have work and I saw it live.
Yep. Bye, Tiago.
I'll be right back.
So Carnage starting already in the middle of the field as Riley is under a yellow flag again. As we see people going 3, 4, 5 wide through Clubhouse. Rados is trying to keep it on track. Yeah, Pandemonium's already started. Did your race control also disconnect?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure
And
out.
it's not connecting?
No.
Alright, so it's not just me. I'm glad, because I thought it was just me.
Connection timed out. The game client stopped sending data.
It's very nice.
A little bit of a technical difficulties. There we go. Oh, no, we are not back.
I won't connect at all.
Okay, well, we're gonna do this manually, I guess. So Ryan Cody's still, Ryan Cody's actually leading the race. Letkerman is in P2. Jared Seckham, P3. Hutch has somehow made it all the way to P4 in 1 lap so far. So Hutch has been, had a hell of a start. Down in, Joey Melody is facing the wrong way on track. So Joey doing Joey things down in turn 3. As we see the whole field passing him by. I believe that is Kairos or somebody went off around him. So Joey moved from P4 to basically, or sorry, P5 to dead last in the span of 2 corners on lap 2. As Letkerman is still in P1. And ACC is still not sending data to race control. Fun times.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Will this game ever just work?
Probably not.
Like, probably not. One of these days, I swear. So I would normally ask, hey, do you have a replay?
No. I can't even get like car information back. All I have is Ed Crusader's car with no broadcast anything.
Yeah, I'm having to do this the old school way of shift and then arrow keys to switch between cars. What is this? 2000?
Well, because I went to broadcast mode and then this program stopped working.
Did you try restarting ACC?
No, but I can.
Yeah, I mean, I would try that. So, 2 laps so far completed. Leckerman still leading P1. Ryan Cody still holding on to P2 and second P3, but the rest of the field is catching up pretty quickly. We got Nick Alvarado, Kerstetter, and Hutch who have pulled out a bit of a gap, and they're closing in on the top 3. So I expect some overtakes to happen here relatively soon. Again, 2 45-minute races. We don't have a pit stop. We don't have any mandatory pit stop, no tire change required, no refueling required. So nobody's going to stop. So they can go to the end of the race. I predict some people like Nick might have some issues with tire wear by the end. But other than that, all the battles are going to have to be fought on track. Nobody's going to gain any spots in the pits, which also means anyone that has damage that needs to repair it is going to lose massively.
Yeah, if you took some damage, yeah, you're gonna just learn how to deal with it, like cope with it.
Yep. Miller is in P15. He somehow found himself in the middle of basically all of the pros and gold class drivers in the Porsche as he comes down the mine shaft.
Yeah, I jumped into the race chat before, and I was like, "Hey guys, I know we're all kind of switched around. Just be careful, trying to get through the slower cars."
Yeah. I mean, I expect some of the lower class people to maybe not completely move out of the way, but be very, careful and recognize that there are faster people behind them that are looking to pass and not get in their way too much. Because, yeah, this is going to be a pretty big shuffle as we see Suniga making his way past Miller. Suniga, who started in dead last, if I'm not mistaken, is all the way up to 16th.
Okay, so I restarted ACC and broadcast is reconnected.
All right, let me switch over to you. And then I will restart ACC. Technology, am I right?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Gremlin, did you have the pit wall client up by any chance?
Nope. I even tried to open pit wall to see if I could just use that for a minute.
Nothing.
No, it did not want to. Did not like the data I was sending it.
Where'd the rest of the AMs go? Well, so Miller is down in 19th, and I believe Bruce.
Yeah, so the AMs, I mean, they are going to drop because they do have the faster guys making the way around. It's just a matter of staying alive while these guys do get the moves made.
Right.
So Miller just kind of running his line, trying to let people trickle around him as he goes. Like he kind of stays wide here. He's going to let Dorcius have the inside probably. Yeah, Miller's going to break a little bit early, let Dorcius go on the outside. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of shuffling going on. Game audio is probably gone because I am screen sharing this, and Paul has to reset his.
Yep, that's really exactly why.
Right now we got Ed Kerstetter and Nick Alvarado side by side through turn 1. Kerstetter's going to have to cut behind. We'll go Helicam, and we got Hutch right in front of them. And I believe that is Jared Seckham, still P3. So we got Leckman, Ryan Cody, and Jared Seckham still out front. But Hutch, Nick Alvarado, Ed Kerstetter are working on chasing them down.
Yep, Luis Castro a little bit further down the field. Luis Castro just got past David Funk for P9. So Luis is up into into the top 10 as they go through Sunset.
Yeah, Funk is now stuck between him and Rados.
Oh, Funk get really loose.
And Rados has got Carl big. Carl can't decide which car he wants to be behind.
Yeah, Carl's trying to make his way basically past both of them at the same time, trying to do a 2-for-1. Looking to do the Moses and split the two of them.
Yeah, and he has Marcus Murray directly behind him as well. Murray's going to have a look on the inside of Carl.
Start making some from sounds. Hey, audio is back. All right. I guess I should have done the...
So the interesting about the way this race all started is everybody is still jammed up together. And like, I don't know where to look because there's always somebody being overtaken.
Right, and I mean, you got Hutch and Alvarado. Alvarado trying to get past Hutch, and they are quickly gaining in on Second.
Dylan Sauer loses it after the sausage curb and tags Milo, but Milo manages to survive.
Yeah, Dylan Sauer is now facing the wrong way in the last corner.
As I say that, Milo has spun in the final corner.
So
I thought he saved that.
is that another skull for Milo's car livery? As we see Alvarado getting super brave around the outside on Sunset, making a move on Hutch. Ed Kerstetter is going to try and take advantage of both of these drivers fighting and try to make a move. However, he cannot do it. He is going to be stuck behind Hutch for a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know if you have a replay of what happened.
I do. I've got that replay right now.
With Milo.
Yeah, Dylan Sauer just catches the sausage curb and loses it in the grass. Bumps Milo into the grass, and I thought he had saved it. And then his car just kind of does a little half rotate.
Yep. And now he has to hold the brakes and basically look as the half the field drives by.
Him. I mean, he can pull off. He can pull to the right there. I don't know why he waited so long, but fair enough.
Yep. Well, that is. I mean, that was a racing incident through and through.
Yeah, that was just Dylan lost it. And...
You know, unfortunately, Milo just, again, being the magnet of all accidents. I just realized the reason I don't have liveries is because I never downloaded the new ones. I deleted my whole folder last week.
Yeah.
I will fix this. Luckily, there's 2 races today. Not that you can really see liveries in the dark in ACC. But I will download the updated ones. As you can tell, truly professional people here.
Well, for the people at home, we had people updating their liveries, and in order to update the livery, you have to manually go through the ball and delete the old DDS files, or it just creates new ones, and it still loads the old one. So instead of going through them all and deleting those files, I just had Paul delete his entire cars and liveries folder, and then I zipped mine and sent it to him. And then we had all the server issue stuff, so we never loaded them.
Yep. You know, one of these days we'll have a smooth race.
Yeah, you know.
How long have we been doing this? It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a while. So Hutch almost kills Ryan Cody. We're gonna have a 3-wide with Ed Kerstetter, Jared Seckham. Ed Kerstetter gets
super loose.
Now we have a drag race, BMW and Honda, for the P2 in silver.
Oh, Ryan stuck his nose in there. He forced Seckham way wide. Down into one of the corner. I know like 3 corners on Kyalami. So some of them I can't really pronounce.
Ryan gets killed.
Spun around.
That was Wallace.
Yeah, that was Wallace who spun him around. So he's going to be facing the wrong way. He is going to...
He was doing so well.
He really was. Oh, he almost takes out Lukey. Ryan, go the... Oh, no. Ryan, he kills Riley. Some Honda and Honda.
And he got a Lamborghini in there as well. I believe that was Savage.
Ryan, my boy. What are you doing?
No.
So Ryan commits a couple of murders as he tries to get himself righted back on track.
I mean, he got murdered, and then
yeah, that should have been a reverse gear. All the cars were going, passing him on his front.
Sam Saniga almost rear-ends Carl Big and loses it off track.
Yep, he's going to have to ditch it. He's going to lose 2 positions, and then Artem's going to get past him. So 3 spots lost for Suniga. Carl Big makes his way past Luis Castro.
What are these sends that people are doing? Like, I get it's a shorter race, but holy cow. I mean, Murray just sent it on
Luis, yeah. Yeah, so Luis is going to drop out of the top 10 down into P11. Regan, by the way, still holding on to P1. His last lap was a 42.4. Nick Alvarado, who we all know is one of the quicker people here, his last lap was a 42.5.
Yeah, did you get the penalty that just happened in the final corner?
Oh, there's, yeah.
Because our ACC race control just hit the bed, so we
restart
everything.
You got to restart ACC.
Yeah, but you're going to miss the replay at that point.
Yeah, like we have no great solution.
Yeah, basically everything crashed.
Nice.
Yep, we had the same exact thing happen.
Ferris is gonna have a bunch of fun on Wednesday.
Yep.
Rough.
Well, we can get a race replay from somebody in the race.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, mine saves automatically. It's probably going to be split in two. And yeah, we can get...
Yeah.
We can get one from...
You're going to lose whatever happened while you were restarting.
Yeah, which, as far as I know, wasn't really much. But yeah, I think Nick saves his replay automatically also, so we can get it from him.
People have been getting killed left and right.
I mean, 45-minute race, apparently it looks like everyone is trying to...
Yeah, but it's only 15 minutes shorter than our normal race. Like, bruh.
Well, you also got to remember that the field was basically flipped.
I know,
the rain quali.
But still.
Yes. Suniga is going to basically do a pretty brave send on the inside of Artem. That was very close. He's going to chase him down the mine shaft.
I puckered a little there.
I don't know. Can't say the downhill section's name because Tiago's back.
What?
So we got Audi.
Robeson trying to make a move on the outside of Michael Luecke.
Yeah, that's not the right place to pass here. So what I would do realistically on Kyalami is you need to set up for the long straight, which is I believe what Funk is doing down into turn 1 on Luis Castro. So Funk is going to gain a position. Luis is going to move down to P12 as they go around turn technically 2.
Yeah, this is for P2 in gold. As Dylan Beveridge currently sitting P7.
Yep. Dave Miller going to get passed by Chimilio down into 23rd, so Chimilio's going to gain a position. Looks like he's got some damage on the front of his BMW.
And then Dylan Sauer. Looks like he's going to go into the pit. I think he hit the sausage curve and then hit the wall.
Ooh. Yep, sure did. What?
Letkeman's holding his own.
Straight into the wall.
Yeah.
Big F for Oliveira. I mean, we were...
Yeah, Regan had kind of a chance to run away as much as possible.
Yeah.
He did. He had a lot of clean air.
Yeah, and now the pros are coming, so...
Yeah, it's not gonna last forever, but like he has a good cushion right now. It's good for him.
Yeah, I mean, so this is what I'm saying. I mean, his fastest lap is a 42.1. Now, Alvarado already put in a 41.5, but other than him, you know, a lot of the other...
That's Samson, you get with a misstep there, and that's going to let Artem back by. These guys are trading positions back and forth.
Yeah, again, Suniga started dead last, as he's going to try and go around the outside into the last turn on Artem. This might set him up for the better exit, because he squeezed Artem in. Now they're going to drag race down to turn 1, 2.
Audi on Audi action. Luis Castro is loving this. He's like, I'm getting out of here.
Oh, the squeeze!
Oh yeah, that's a squeeze from Suniga as he gets flashed. That looked to be a bit of an illegal move there.
Hey,
yeah, that'll get looked at on Wednesday.
Yeah. By the way, for those who just arrived, we had a problem with ACC, so we're not doing live stewarding for this particular race. For race 2, live stewarding will be resumed.
I believe that's Riley in the chat with the sub rip. I believe he got killed by Ryan Cody. What, Darth Suzuka?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, Riley.
Riley, you may be a topic on Wednesday, just so you know.
So Roberson got the move done on Lukey. But Lukey's going to have a run coming out of the corner. Watch out, here comes Juan like a rocket ship. Holy hell.
Yep. Yeah, and then
Juan
further
around
up
the
the
outside.
field, Suniga, now that he's gotten past Luis, he's running away, and he's running away fast. So I don't think that Artem is going to have any chance to put basically a revenge move on Suniga because he is gone. So I think
Juan-
Sam is trying to catch up to the front runners here in 30 minutes or less.
I think that's what was going through Soniga's head, by the way. Like, I have to get through this to, like, have a chance. So that's why he was, like, that hasty.
We
Yeah,
got
possibly.
Wallace with a dive on Kerstetter.
Oh.
He's going to overshoot the corner. It's going to be on the inside. Little
First, there's going to squeeze him wide.
And Rados is going to look to capitalize on both of them.
Yeah, so
the guys
Rados,
up front getting a little spicy.
yep, Rados squeezed by Wallace because of that little move. So Rados is going to move up into P6. Wallace did an over-under, and then he got bumped out by Ed. Man,
It's a good battle between 5 through 8.
I mean, there's a couple of good fights on track. Alvarado is chasing down Regan, but I don't know if that's a lot of time that he's cutting out of his lead.
He only cut a second out over the last couple laps.
Yeah.
Well, it
So-
kind of is. 25 minutes is a lot of time for Alvarado to work. And tires go away.
Tires do go away. Carl Big is now basically trying to find a way around Wallace here as they again go down the mine shaft. There it is.
you did it for fast.
I knew
You
it.
won it. Oh my god.
I knew it.
We are too serious right now. We need to spice this thing up as well.
Hey, look, if you want to start streaming your feet, you do you, boo.
We could boo. What?
That's what it is. You do you, boo. That's the saying.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm North American, man.
Don't be sorry.
American?
Be better.
Rados with the sand on the outside, but didn't work.
Yeah, Rados tried to do a send. I'm watching Milo and Chimilio because they're back.
Yeah, they're caught Brian Curzon.
Yep. So Chimilio's going to get by on the inside in the last turn, then Milo's going to try and follow suit. Something tells me that Milo's driving with a bit of a chip on his shoulder after race
Milo
one.
also started at the back as well with that quali ban.
Ryan Cody is again facing the wrong way on track. I think this is after the sausage, so something tells me
Yeah.
that Ryan hit the sausage,
I'm pretty sure he did.
which he did, and
Did.
went straight into the wall. So a big F for Ryan
dead.
Cody,
He is back in the pit.
Yeah.
who has decided to take a break from Kyalami. I would just like to point out, I didn't choose Kyalami. The drivers
was the
voted for
voted.
Kyalami
Yeah.
They did.
And Kyalami won by, it had twice
by a
as many
landslide.
votes as second place.
Yeah, I think Paul Ricard was second place,
Yeah.
Oh.
which I like Paul Ricard because it produces really good racing.
Ed
As much as people
Kerstetter
hate that track.
wide on exit. Rado's still looking for a way by. Oh, we got Wallace way off in the grass.
Oh.
He's going to rejoin.
He's going to rejoin behind Carl, so he's going to give up one position to Carl Big. Maybe two if Murray can get by him into turn one. He did not get a good exit out of the last turn.
Oh, Rado's looking again.
Yep. Rados keeps trying to go around the outside of turn one. Maybe, I don't know if he's thinking he can do an over-under.
Murray still has his nose. Oh, Murray's by. Murray makes that move.
Yeah, if
Yep.
he tries to do that and someone's very close, like he could lose his place.
Second still hanging on with Hutch. I mean, he's been within a second-ish for a while.
He was 2/10 faster than Hutch last lap.
Yep. I think the bigger story is up in front. Reagan is 2.3 seconds ahead of Alvarado, and the gap is holding.
Yeah. It's stabilized.
Yeah,
so
Nick
they're
was
pretty
only
much
a tenth and a half faster last lap.
Yep. Yeah, Nick was a tenth and a half faster, but we all know how he drives. And
no, why don't you enlighten us? How does he drive?
Like a baboon.
Has anyone seen the gif of that baboon driving the golf cart around? Or the video?
Rados looking around the outside. Oh, Carl Big comes in hot. Carl almost spins.
Oh,
That
Managed to get that thing shut down.
That wasn't a video of a baboon. That was actually Nicholas Alvarado.
no, it was a person. And he lives in Argentina.
And then he shaved everything but around his nipples.
Oh! Oh, Rados has a major run. He may be clean
he's got a major
before
run,
the
but
braking
again,
zone.
he's gonna have to get this done. Oh,
Before the
actually,
braking zone.
he gets clear in
he
front.
cleared him.
I thought he was gonna have to get this done around the outside again.
No.
But
Clean.
Clean pass. He does get a better exit, so I expect Rados to put a gap now between him and Ed. As Carl Big is now looking to make a move also. So very clean move from Rados. It's nice.
Lots of lawn mowing behind Murray. Wallace, Beveridge, and Funk all went wide into the grass.
Ooh, Wallace is going to go over the inside of Sunset again as he's going to lose 3 positions in one go just from that one tiny mistake. So
And
Wallace drops...
Sorry.
No, I was going to say Wallace drops down to P12 after being in P8 for the longest time.
One astonishing piece of information. So much has happened and still happening. There's 20 minutes left. It's an eternity in racing.
It is an eternity racing. Speaking of, did anyone save the incidents before ACC crashed?
Negative.
Alright. It's alright. We'll figure it out. Oh, Carl trying to squeeze by Ed Kerstetter in one of the trickiest places on track. I would have been very surprised if he actually managed to hold that. He almost hits the bump on the inside and loses it. The Ferrari does not look fast here. I don't know. It doesn't at all. Ryan, I'm such a fucking... I mean... To be fair, yeah, you kind of are.
Well, no, you don't need a penalty now because you've already quit the race.
He's in the pits.
It's not gonna be me. It's gonna be us.
He did a bad.
David Funk and Suniga are gonna go too wide. So Suniga again trying to squeeze people off as he cuts off Funk into Barbecue. What a name.
Wait.
Why do South Africans and Australians have like the best track corner names?
That's true. Brazilian names are also shit, so I can't advocate for that.
I know none of the corner names at like Interlagos or...
There's one called the Dive, there's the Senna S, which in English it looks like Senna's S.
Senna's S.
There's the Pit Box Straits. No, it's just like what it is. It's not a name, but it's quote unquote the name.
Is it better or worse than the Sir Lewis Hamilton Strait?
That's a very low bar, sir.
So Rados has caught Jared.
Suniga with the giant send on Beveridge. So Suniga is driving like a man out of his mind.
Damn.
Again, started dead last. He is now up to P9.
Well, the only bad news is he's going to have to do it again by race 2 because it's not race end from race 1.
Even
Wallace
Wallace in the
pit.
pits. Rados looking to make a move on second into turn 2. He's going to go up the inside.
Get that done.
So
Wallace.
easy gain for Rados.
Wallace called it quits. I don't know if that's what you said, Chris, but Wallace called it quits.
Yeah, I think he is done.
So the gap to P1.
Yeah, the gap has basically disappeared. Now we got Nick Alvarado trying to chase down Reagan.
Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted to see.
He erased that 2.5 second gap within like 2 laps.
You know what the best part of this battle is? They are the same car, so there's no VOP bullshit.
Well, like Nick Alvaredo's fastest lap of the race is a 141.5, and Regan's is a 141.8.
Yeah, I mean, he is definitely the wrong
Yeah.
class. We're going to bump him up immediately.
Yeah.
But now we see Nick trying to make him. I honestly don't think he's going to hold on to P1 for much longer here.
Yeah. Like, we know the alien we have in our community. So.
While that's going on, we also have Murray and Carl Big. Murray's going to send it. Murray's going to go for the two-man send. He's going to overshoot the corner by about 1.5 miles. Holy cow.
Yeah,
That's
Murray's going
a
to
hell
lose
of an
3
overshoot.
positions in that one, which again is going to give Suniga P8.
Wow, Sam is instantly all over Carl.
Dude, how good is this dude? He just got a wheel. It's
So
like
yeah,
Alvarado.
he was playing on a controller for the longest time, and then
Nick
recently
is making a move.
recently he got a wheel, and
Yeah.
holy hell! Oh, Nick's gonna make a move in a sunset.
up
I
the
think Reagan
inside.
just kind of moved over.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like he didn't even put up a fight.
Aww.
So Nick Alvarado moves into P1.
I mean, you're
Reagan-
running P1 in class. You get caught by Nick Alvarado, just let it go.
Yep.
Boo.
I mean, you've led the race for half an hour.
Carl trying to go around the outside of Sunset on Ed Kerstetter.
That is a long way to go.
That is a very long way, but that gives you the inside for the next turn.
Trying to keep
I
his
do
nose
that
in
overtake
there.
all the time. I do that overtake all the time. It's a great strat.
Ed, super defensive. Left, right, left.
As they
Brian
go up
saying
the hill into the
on
hairpin.
team
Oh,
order.
is he gonna send it down the
Carl's
mine
gonna try to go
shaft?
on the outside.
Yep.
Like, if he can
Ed.
get a good enough exit
No.
and be side by side, you gotta watch out because he's got Sam right behind him.
He
Yeah,
has
I mean,
Go
one
on the
too.
bridge.
there's 4 cars nose to tail as Carl pulls out. He's gonna go around the inside of Ed. Man, that was inches.
So I gotta have a look.
Did
Dylan Beveridge
Sunigo
and-
just squeeze by?
What?
Sunigo just
What?
squeezed by both Ed and Carl, but he lost the position to Ed. He couldn't make that one stick, but he got past Carl cleanly.
Suniga just got my mad respect in this
Sam,
Bruh.
what are you doing?
evening. He's out of his mind right now. He's on fire. He may be locked in.
Now I regret that we don't have a second quali session.
Maybe
Why didn't
Audi,
he quali in the first place?
Maybe Audi is still OP at Kyalami in the dry.
Well, that's true.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
But especially the new Evo, more stable, feeling better. Could
But even without the Audi being, I mean, those were impressive moves to just have the balls to do that
no, yeah.
and actually make it stick.
Not only that, those are intelligent moves. Like he saw the barrel, he capitalized on it. He saw
Bruce-
the dude like
Yeah,
limping,
Bruce
he got
is-
it.
Bruce got
Off
the sausage.
track.
Oh.
Oh no, Bruce. Oh, he didn't get the sausage. He went wide.
Oh, did
And
he?
then, he basically avoided the sausage by 1.5 miles, and then he
Yeah,
just
he's-
parked it in the sand.
Working
Oh,
his
the
way
sand?
back on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tiago's playground.
What are you yelling about?
yeah.
Suniga trying to make his way around Ed. Ed is weaving down the mine shaft. What is
Yeah,
Ed?
that's a couple extra moves there.
Ed is blocking straight out.
Oh, Suniga's gonna send it though.
Ed's
Ed's gonna bump him a little bit. Things are
Little
getting
tap.
spicy.
What is going on up here?
Nah, we have.
we got-
Oh!
Carl, I mean, that's rubbing his racing. I don't think that was
Yeah,
anything on
the
anybody
Carl
there.
one was a little bump. The Ed is
That was very questionable, Ed. Bruh.
I mean, I don't think there was really any question.
Oh, we got Rados and Hutch drag racing down the start finish straight. Hutch is gonna hold the inside. Rados can look for the over under.
Yeah.
Has to brake to not rear end Hutch there.
on skin.
Murray joins the party, by the way. I don't know if you talked about this. Murray just joined the party.
He's been there the whole time. He's just sitting off the back end of this, looking for way past Carl. Carl's gonna run a little bit wide.
Speaking of which,
Carl's gonna run way wide. So Murray's going to take that position from Carl. Carl looking like he's struggling a little bit after he had that little contact with Suniga, who was Sam chasing down Ed again. And I think if he catches him before the end of the race, he's not going to be friendly.
No.
Further down the field, some people we didn't really talk about, Savage and Lukey down into 17th and 18th. Looked like Savage has some pretty big damage on the front of his Lambo.
Oh, Robeson is off.
No.
I looked over the timing screen for half a second. Now he's off the track.
Yellow.
Let's see what happened here.
Him and Juan and Luis were
Oh,
fixing to have a pretty good
just,
battle.
he just basically drifted and then overcorrected and snapped. Luckily, he didn't hit any walls. He just kind of went off into the sand. And he's just struggling to get that car back on track.
So that was looking pretty heavy on Chimilio as well.
Yeah, Dylan Sauer trying to make a move on Chimilio. Sam is catching up to Ed very, very, very quickly. And I think Sam is going to try and make a move down into turn 1. Let's see what Ed does this time.
I'm sorry for the dudes on the bottom of the grid. This battle's looking good right now.
So Ed's going to move left. Sam's going to go alongside on the right-hand side. Sam's probably going to squeeze. Oh, there's a little bit of a bump. Come on, Ed. Don't do it. They give each other room. Down into turn 2. Turn 3 up the hill. So turn 4 and 5 is this going to be a right-hander. So Ed's going to have the better line here, and he is going to get the better exit because he's going to squeeze
Murray the opportunity.
Tiago with the South American football commentary.
Just yelling, yeah.
Sorry.
Unintelligible screaming.
Everyone needs a color commentator.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, this fight is too good.
I am so sorry for the dudes on the bottom of the grid, but this is looking too good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch other stuff if you wanna, like, side screen or anything.
Yeah, like, this is too spicy. It's hard to ignore.
It is spicy because, I mean, like, let's be honest, Ed's weaving down mineshaft a couple of laps ago was too much. His last defense, though, wasn't. I mean, he just moved over, and then, you know, they squeezed, they bumped a little bit, rubbing his racing.
If you've been in turn 2, yes, that was absolutely clean. Had every right to do so. Yeah.
Yeah, so
we got Milo and Savage going at it. That's what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're watching Carl Big, who is now in the back of Sam, looking to try to make a move here down into turn 2. I don't think he's...
Attack incoming?
He tried to poke out. Meanwhile, Murray tried to go around the outside of Ed Kerstetter down to turn 2, and that didn't work either. So the order is going to stay the way it is for now. Oh, Murray gets wide at the top of the hill. He's going to lose a position. So Sam's going to move back up to P7. I don't think Carl has enough to move forward. Joey Melitti's under yellow flag. Somewhere further down the field.
I think it was just an off.
Okay.
Oh, Savage is going to go around the outside of Lukey, get tapped, manage to catch it. Milo's going to try to capitalize on an opportunity. Milo's going to get 1 as Savage loses position.
Big actually did get Murray as well. So.
Yeah, Big has moved past Murray. And Sam is again within striking distance of Ed. As they go down mineshaft one more time. Let's see what Ed does this time, because last time he weaved. So he's going to squeeze Sam on the left side of the track. Sam's going to try and make a move right.
Oh, it has the inside.
He has the inside, but this is a very tight turn.
Oh, he overshot by a lot.
Oh, Sam gets wide, snap oversteer. He's going to lose massively. So he's going to rejoin the track right in front of Artem.
He did this to himself. He had the position. He got too overexcited.
He got brave. He's going to rejoin in front of Artem. And you may remember earlier the brave move he made on Artem. So Artem is not, like I said before, you can see him flashing. He is not going to be friendly.
Yeah, he had everything he wanted and he threw it away. I'm sorry, Sam.
I mean, you live and you learn, you know?
Yeah.
He got brave, tried to make a move, didn't stick.
Yeah. It's when full send goes too far.
Yep.
Yeah. But dude, like a pleasure to watch. This is good.
Rados is glued to the back of Hutch as they're going to go down into Sunset. What's race 2 grid? It's from Quali. So basically look for this again. Except at night.
And hopefully raining.
And hopefully raining. I mean, it is getting cloudy. And the race is on the same day, so one can only hope. Rados is trying really hard to get past Hutch, but we all know how hard it is to pass a Bentley.
Juan Carlos is actually having a very good battle with Luis Castro.
Yeah, some South American on South American crime going on down in 13th and 14th.
What do you mean?
You know how it is in Brazil.
Just ask.
Two people on a dirt bike show up.
None of them are in motorcycles.
Oh, Rados gets a little bit wide. He was about 0.1 seconds behind Hutch, but he got a little wide at the sausage and lost some time, so he's not going to have, I think, enough speed to make a move into turn 2. Ooh, Luis Castro goes way wide after the sausage.
Yep.
Juan Carlos is going to move up to P13.
Next.
Meanwhile, 7, 8, 9, and 10 still within a second of each other. So
Dude, this is too good.
Carl is now again on the back of Ed. Poor Ed has had some, like, 4 different people try to make a move to pass him so far. And so far, nobody's really been able to. I mean...
Oh, Milo making a move on Lukey. They're going to drag race on the start-finish straight.
Oh!
Milo's been working on setting this up for the last 2 or 3 laps. 4.5 minutes to go.
If you followed us for a while, you know that Milo and Lukey are...
This is PTSD right there.
Not... I mean, you can see how much space... Oh, Lukey almost touches the back of Milo.
A little bit of a squeeze. Oh, Savage trying to get in there.
PTSD heavy going on
Nice
right now.
and respectful. These are 3 gold drivers all fighting for position. Keep in mind, Milo had a quali ban, started from the back, also got hit by Sour and spun in the final corner earlier. No. So he has worked his way up from basically last to 17th, so pretty good recovery drive so far.
Murray has just passed Samsoniga again. This is like Sam's favorite place to try to make a move. He's going to squeeze Murray off.
Again.
Yeah, at Crocodiles, that's his favorite spot, it seems like, the whole race, to try to make a move on people. And I don't know if that's where I would make a move. No, but, I mean, hey, if it works, it works, you know? So, Milo got past Lukey. He is now off into the distance. Savage is going to try and...
Yeah, he's got the inside.
Go down Mineshaft. There it is.
Lukey's going to go to the inside. A little bit of a touch. A little rub and racing. No big deal.
Okay, yeah.
Lukey's going to be clear for the kink.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lukey.
Oh, the save. Huge save.
That was a mega save, actually.
Yep, but he is going to lose that position, and I don't think he's going to come back from that one. I don't think the Porsche has enough straight line speed to really make a move here. Oh, Wallace. Wallace, by the way, has not quit, but he is off again.
He's off? Like...
I'm not
yeah,
even
he is.
sure where that
off,
was at.
I think after Mineshaft.
Yeah, he was way out in the sand.
He was. Damn, he's having a rough race.
Today's race sponsored by Sandbags Inc.
Hey!
Oh, Sam goes way wide to enter Mineshaft. Rados is going to pass Hutch. I don't think he is.
Oh, is B looking? Oh,
Yeah, Rados gets super close to Hutch in Sector 2, but then the last couple of corners, Hutch just pulls enough of a gap, and I think the Bentley has a little too much straight line speed for this to happen.
Good in here, by the way.
But as I say that, Rados does have the draft.
Oh,
Hutch is going to move left to cover off the pass. Rados is going to go around the outside of turn 2 and try to do the over-under.
Oh, Murray looking.
Up into turn 3 up the hill, and yep, not enough speed from that Honda to make it stick. So many Hondas. I know, right? I thought it was the meme car, and then they released the new one, and then it's like everyone like drives a Honda now.
I actually am astonishing with the lack of Mercedes. Mercedes is still a very good car, not in this track, of course, but everywhere else. And there's not enough Mercedes.
There's the VTech uwoos in chat. Ugh.
Oh God, kill me now,
You guys are
please.
disgusting.
I heard Mercedes was actually pretty trash at, like, for example, Hungaroring, it's terrible. Here it's terrible.
No, here it is. Here it is. But everywhere else, I think it's good. Like it's good in Power Car demo. Oh, sorry.
Carl tried to do the over-under on Ed Cursor as they go down mineshaft again. Carl's going to have the inside line. Ed's going to move to cover it. Carl's going to switch back around the outside. So one move from Ed this time as they go into Crocodiles, not...
Oh,
Carl around the outside.
Give me the final push.
Oh, good move by Carl. Murray,
Yeah, Murray...
Yeah, Murray's not going to stick his nose in there, but here comes Sam Saniga.
Oh no.
The rocket,
Sam-
he's going to go inside into the last turn. Now they're going to drag race it down to the start. To start their last lap.
Artemon just joined the party. Now it's a 6-car.
Oh, Rado's side by side with Hutch. Hutch has got the inside into turn 1. Rado's going to look at the over under again. Replay from the last lap.
Yeah, I mean, this is like corner
It's
for
carbon-
corner
it's
exactly
carbon
what
copy,
happened.
Yeah. They've been doing this for lap after lap after lap.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
Jared just hanging out behind him.
yeah, I mean, props to Jared. I mean, you know, considering you got Ed Kerstetter, Carl Big behind him, I mean, he's still maintaining the gap. Granted, they're fighting with each other.
Yeah, Ed has been on the defense the entire race.
So
He's the cock on the bottle, I think.
Kyle Cassette again, as usual, wrong about Rados passing Hutch. It's okay.
How
mean,
can
he's-
one person not
he's had
know
some
this
sense.
track?
I am shocked at Ed's defensive ability because it honestly doesn't look like that Ferrari is fast.
No.
Like, he is slower than everyone else behind him, but other than that one very, very questionable move down mineshaft like 10 laps or so ago, so far he's had pretty clean racing. I mean, he's, you know,
Okay,
he's
look at
moved left,
Wallace.
he's moved right.
Wallace parked before the start finish line.
He
Waited-
does
he
not
waited
want to
for Nick
finish
to
the last
finish.
lap.
Oh.
Alright, Hutch around the final corner with Rados right behind.
Whoa. What's that?
Sam Soniga is going to send it again into the last turn on Murray. This time I think he's actually going to have it. He's going to
push
squeeze Murray out.
wide.
Oh, that's a bit nefarious.
I mean-
I mean,
Clean?
take all the
Ish.
track you can get.
He
Yeah.
did push Murray a bit wide. That's
I
questionable.
mean,
We'll be looking
he
at that, by the way.
had enough track, I think, Murray did.
Milo trying to chase down Dorcius to the final couple corners.
Yeah, I think this is too far to really make a move.
Yeah, Milo put a lot of distance between him and Savage and Lukey.
Sour and Lukey, though. Yeah, I don't think the run to the start-finish line is going to be long enough for Sour to really do anything here, so that's going to stay the way it is.
Oh,
So,
Alvarado wins. I'm shocked.
Alvarado wins. Reagan P2. I mean, that one I did not see coming. And
That's-
Jared's second P5. So, good race from Jared. Next race is going to be in the dark and hopefully in the wet.
Oh no. Please.
Oh, yes. I am going to switch over and restart my ACC so I can load some of these liveries. Because apparently I don't have anyone else's liveries.
Ed
Well, guys-
Kerster in the Series 9 chat, he loaded his wet setup, changed to dries, but still had his wet pressures.
Oh.
So that's why he was so slow.
So basically Ed drove with the wrong tire pressures for 45 minutes.
Yeah, he had
Not
the
only
entire
wrong.
wrong setup.
Not only
What?
wrong, like 30
Yeah.
psi setup. Jesus.
What a man.
Damn. And he held like very fast people behind
Yeah, I mean
him.
he basically held the whole field behind him.
He held big for fuck's sake. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a man's race, dude. Props to you, bro.
Tiago, why don't you go over there and kiss him?
If I could, I would, but I don't have the visa.
So far, positive messages in the Discord.
Yeah.
Artem says, "Wow, what a race!" Exclamation
That's what
point. Lots of fun.
That could be
Guys,
good or bad.
I was
I
going
mean, he
to
said
highlight
woo
this.
afterwards, so
Oh, okay.
I was going to highlight this. This is the best display of clean, good racing we've had in what, the last 5 Pint series? This was
I wouldn't say
good,
5.
clean, beautiful races. This was beautiful. This was nice. I'm genuinely like proud of those dudes. This was good racing. Apparently, I'm
Alright.
the only one because the guys just shut up.
I'm trying to look. Chris is doing a walkthrough of deliveries in the server, and I'm trying to load deliveries. Listen,
Don't worry about it.
nobody ever accused us of being professional.
I'm
Right?
just walking through the grid.
Apparently, I have 8.6 gigs of liveries, 1,300 files to load.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
all my liveries from pretty much all the seasons.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Well,
god.
big F.
That's all the M2 liveries that I've got from like
Oh my
last season. It's basically every livery that I've got so far.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, indeed. So this is going to be a bit of a break between race 1 and race 2 because I did up the post-race time, I believe, to 3 minutes to give people enough time to go to the bathroom and, I don't know, take a dump, whatever people do.
Wait, I thought you put a 5-minute practice, didn't you? Yes,
I did put a 5-minute practice also, yes.
Good.
So people should have, and the track looks damp.
Yeah, it looks a little wet.
It is wet according to the forecast, yes. But the track is wet, but the sky is not rain.
There
That's a very
is
bad thing.
an hour difference between the last practice session and the race itself. So things could change.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not saying they will. I'm saying they could.
well, that's. Oh, Stephen Wallace on the chat, bruh. I am so sorry, brother. You had a shit race. And I apologize. I'm so sorry, bruh.
That's a bit rude.
No, he did, and he knows it, and it's not his fault.
Hey, man, you had a
that's
shit
sad.
race.
Well, you had a. No, not going to your rabbit hole, you baiter.
Green light. Give it all you can.
I'm a master baiter.
I was gonna say, what kind of baiter are you, Paul? Are you an apprentice?
No. I am a
What did
master.
you miss?
I just wish I was better at the English language, that I could foresee your kind of foolishness, sir. I was not, I was naive, and I paid for that.
Yeah, you did.
Again, by the way.
So 3-minute practice session, or 3 minutes left in the second practice session. I am back with liveries. Hi, back.
Hi back.
So, dark, and dark. Kyalami is not a well-lit track by any means. This is pitch black. Do they not
Only
have lights
the-
in South Africa?
Wow.
They don't have.
And I am the
grid.
racist, Dale. Did you hear
That
that?
has nothing to do with me. I've never been to South Africa. Like,
Never will be, by your words.
I mean, I don't really want to go, but I've never been to begin with.
Joey, we're working on it. Just relax. We can't change it mid-race.
Rigging the pro win. Sure, I'll change it right now.
But I don't know about Pro, but defo gold. Like he was too good
I think he has enough speed to go pro.
to go Pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So he does have the OP card for the track. So
Kyle says he wants his silver spot. Get out of here.
You are more than welcome to join. The more people, the better.
Bruv.
So, there's what, 6, 7 cars out on track? How many of these people do you think are just scrambling to set their pressures?
Yeah, people. I thought people would be eager to set their pressures. Just 6 cars on the track. That's weird.
What's the time difference between the practice and the next race?
1 hour.
Yeah, so it's damp now. It might not be damp during race time.
No. So pressures probably will be all kinds of messed up anyway.
And the temperature could possibly change more.
Yep. There's also a very slight chance that it could start raining again.
Yeah, half an hour it's dry, but cloudy, so you'll never know.
Yeah. I wish that we had a weather radar. Oh, I love those glowing tailpipes in the Porsche.
You mean like the one that they're putting in iRacing?
Yeah, like that one. Or, like the one that Gran Turismo of all games has.
All right. That would be cool.
So,
Gian and Helion, Mr. Ferris, welcome. Welcome.
yeah, in case you missed race 1 because you were out having a life.
Oh.
You can watch the VOD when we're done.
Yeah, you can watch the VOD. I'm not going over it.
Or you can watch it on YouTube when we upload it.
Yeah, or you can click on our profile, go to videos, and then just watch the stream from the beginning.
There you go.
Can. You actually.
Or you could maybe, I don't know, show up on time.
I don't know. That's a...
Oh.
I say that as I got here 5 minutes before.
Yellow Ryan Cody.
Supposed to switch.
350.
You got here 5 minutes before. Wow, you were early.
Yeah. Well, it was like 4:55, and I just finished eating some food, and I was like, I guess I'll mosey in there. And
I
See the carnage?
Yeah.
Oliveira
Checker.
fastest time with the 151.
nice. Top of the leaderboard. Let's go.
Checkered for the free practice. We have only 3 guys with valid laps. Go.
We have one guy with a valid lap.
Yeah.
No, 603 and 411 now.
I mean, yeah, I guess they're on a valid lap.
They're on track, yeah.
Well, Miller is the only one that's really going to put it. So what I'm curious about, and this is something that actually might get a little messed up. When you start the server and there's a free practice session between the 2 race sessions, it says error.
Oh,
Okay, good. So the qualifying order stayed, which is what I was worried about. Green track, dry conditions. So we are
it's
looking.
sunny all the way?
And 21.
I mean, it's not exactly sunny.
It is. Look at the forecast.
I mean, it isn't because it's nighttime, but
Yeah, it's not sunny. It's just
Oh,
clear.
okay. Yeah, it shows the sun. I see a sun for me. Sunny, fuck.
I didn't see the sun very much because of the canopy in the rainforest.
Hey! Oh my god! Jesus. No, like, I'm actually eager to see the start, to see how many of the, probably not silvers, but how many of the AMs are going to bail on T1. Because it was a very good strat for Bruce Hopkins.
is it me? Or is the track still a little bit moist? No, it doesn't look like it.
Rain, so a bit slippery.
Yeah, yeah, but it's completely dry.
It is dry. It is bone dry.
Yeah. Look at all of these pros. Look at Nicholas Alvarado with the Studio Ghibli livery.
Wait, what? Who?
Nick Alvarado. He has a
No
giant
way.
Totoro on the front.
I
Not
love
something-
Studio Ghibli.
Well, there you go. Oh, speaking of liveries, I didn't actually notice this. Jared Seckham.
Oh, wow.
Who was that on the top of his car? In cartoon form.
Fuck.
That is the title sponsor car for
Oh
the
my.
Pint series. Sponsored by Sandbags Inc.
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean this is art. I've seen art in my time, and this is M4 Grill isn't that bad. Changed my mind. All right, this is not art.
Those. This is not art at all. Look at those dudes. Bruh.
This is absolutely disgusting.
I don't even have that much hair anymore.
Wait, do we have a car way back at the back? Who
Yeah, that
that's
is
trying
Sam
to catch up?
Suniga. Oh no, that is Chumilio? Sorry, it's so Lukey's still in the pits. I think Lukey missed the race start.
Or 28.
The timing screens. That's
That's
Kerstetter.
Kerstetter.
So Ed has about half of a lap, not even, to basically move himself up to where he should be on track. As we watch him moving his way up through the 30 car field.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, not sure
Just
what
so you guys
happened there.
know,
They're all
the second
good.
race will be live stewarded, by the way.
There you go.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
If the app doesn't shit the bed again.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine for us too, and then it just, when the race started, it just died.
Just die, yeah.
So, let's hope this time is different.
These
Yeah,
guys.
Kunos likes Kyalami flooded because there's that, you know how they modeled the storm drain on Kyalami. Did you guys hear about this?
Oh my god.
They
I
actually
know.
modeled the actual water flow of the track of the storm drain off the track.
There was a whole RSS stream dedicated to that fact. Look how the water flows through the
And
mountain.
that's the meme.
Well, they model stuff like that. They model like helicopters with spinning rotors.
And the gondolas at Suzuka.
The Ferris wheel, yeah.
It's like, why?
So we are about to go green. Let's hope Reagan gets a better start than he did last time, because last time he got an absolute shit start
And there
from
they go.
P1. This time he gets a much better start, so he's going to hold on to P1. I'm going to keep
Bruce
the camera though
Hopkins.
on Kairos, because this midfield is already going 4 wide down into turn 2.
Hopkins failed so hard.
Somebody gets a little bit bumped. Oh, somebody's already facing sideways. I believe that is Wallace.
Oh,
Oh no,
No, we got a
massive
BMW.
pileup.
That's Jared.
That is-
Jared is
Pile
Yep,
up.
that's a pileup. Jared, that's massive. Still facing the wrong way on track.
yeah, it's Jared and Juan, and there was somebody else.
Deal
So
you
Joey
up.
Meliti and Jared Seckham are still facing the wrong way, and they're just riding themselves around.
I see you guys in half an hour. Bruh.
Good
So-
lord.
We're gonna go back with the actual action on track. So cars are still trying to get settled in as the first lap is underway here. Bruce Hopkins again with the Giga Chad prediction. Carl, I think, got caught up in that first lap. Or no, he didn't. He's all the way up to P4.
But Jared just teleported back to the pit.
So, yeah,
think
Carl
he's
made out
done.
like a bandit because he is up to P4. Ryan Cody,
Carl,
P2.
Nick Alvarado P5. Just overtook Dave Miller.
Yeah, so lots of position swapping happening on the first lap right
Miller's
now.
just trying to survive right now. He's taking the wide line everywhere, just kind of letting people go.
Yeah, there's position swaps basically happening all up and down the track. I mean, the midfield you can see on the track map
Yeah,
and from
the
just the
shuffle.
heli cam. Oh, somebody's off. That is Robeson.
It's Robeson.
Yep, Robeson is off into the wall. Did he get tapped or was that self-inflicted? Let's see what happened here. As they go around the sausage, that looked, oh, that was self-inflicted. Nobody would touch
there's
them.
a bit of a snap there.
Yep. So that's gonna hurt because he had a fantastic race last race until he binned it. So
Toucher on the outside of Miller.
Bullet says Carl's car is fucked up. He might have got caught up in that first lap incident. I don't know. Let's watch. Oh, Max Diggs is under yellow
we
flag.
have a lot of cars under yellow flags.
Yeah,
Dylan
he's
Sauer. Dylan
pulled
Sauer's
off to
parked
the
on the
side.
of the road.
Bruce Hopkins is in the. What happened to Bruce? I thought he just bailed out on turn 1.
Do not know.
Oh, Oliveira and Funk are gonna drag race it down after well, I believe that's barbecue.
Deal of Vera and Dorcius, and then Artem's gonna overtake Ryan Cody, losing a couple spots. Try not to get dumped again.
Oh, Oliveira gets bumped off into the hairpin by, I believe, that might have been Suniga.
Ed Kerstetter already under attack again from Juan and Rados. Juan's gonna go on the outside of Rados. They're gonna be side by side going into the sausage curb.
Yep, Rados is going to get the position from Kairos, and he is going to basically hunt down for Ed.
He's got Hutch coming as well.
Let's hope that Ed set his pressures correctly this time, because I would love to see what he can actually do when his car is not hobbled.
Stephen Wallace into the pit.
Yeah, we got a couple of cars. Oliveira's under yellow flag again. I'm curious what happened. So I know Seckham got caught up at the lap 1, basically, but I don't know what happened to Bruce.
Ryan just trying to survive down to P10.
Poor Ryan.
He's just trying to let these guys go, let them all fight each other.
Ryan reminds me of the...
Oh, we got Artem under the yellow flag. Oh, we got people crashing everywhere.
Oh, Suniga and Artem.
Oh, that's Savage. That's Suniga.
So I'm watching Suniga here on the replay. Oh, Artem just basically goes off into turn 3. He comes back on track and he just clips Suniga, who then bumps into Savage. I mean, that looked like kind of a racing incident. Suniga is off the track. I think his car is busted. He is parked on the side. He is going to go back to the pits.
We need to put Series 9 chat into slow mode already.
I probably should.
It's spicy out there right now. There's a lot of bumping going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of spiciness. Curzon, again, like you said, trying to hang on as he gets passed by Funk.
Milo with a flash on Dorcius. Milo gonna scoot by Dorcius. Clean move there.
ACC cameraman trying to find his bearings.
Murray gonna try to squeeze by as well. Murray's gonna be on the outside. Dorcius not giving him any room. Just a car's width. He also has Artem.
Yep, Portiago's gonna be busy again. Yeah, he is. But he signed up for this. He knows what it is.
So Rados up on the inside of Beverage into turn 1. Up into P6, still trying to chase down Ed.
So Rados finally learned that going up the inside of turn 1 might be a good idea.
So we got Artem's gonna be on the inside of Dorcius as well into turn 1.
Yeah, you gotta remember though.
So much going on.
Artem is gonna have some damage from basically going off track, hitting Sam.
Yeah, but
so
he's attacking Dorcius. Like he's trying to follow Murray through all the traffic. Dorcius gonna he's gonna go to the outside line. Artem's gonna send it up the inside.
Yeah, clean move from Artem. I think he's much faster than Dorcius here.
Yeah, that was a good pass.
Carl, who apparently has massive damage from being hit on lap 1, he is catching up to Riley. Let's hope Riley's race goes better than last time, now that Ryan Cody is not in front of him. So Riley, Carl Big, Nick Alvarado, basically holding on to the back of Reagan. Let's see if Reagan is actually quick or if this was a one-off fluke class race.
Yeah, he doesn't have the buffer that he had last race.
No, he doesn't. Battle for MP1. Yep, Miller catching up to Curzon. So Miller gonna see if he can make a move on Brian here. Nighttime at Kyalami is a little bit different though, because you really got to watch out for that sausage.
Alvarado and Carl Big. Alvarado's gonna have the outside into turn 1. Carl can take the defensive line.
Up into turn 2, up the hill. Apparently Bullet says the rear diffuser is broken on Carl's car, so he's going to lose some rear end damage. Funk on Castro. Up into turns 2 and 3. And then Murray on Milo down the field, so some more shuffling happening.
Yeah, Murray's already gotten by Milo there.
Hutch slowly creeping up on Juan for P8. Yeah, if you can get a replay of what happened lap 1 with Carl, because I think he got punted from, basically punted hard into turn 2, but he just managed to keep it straight. Because I am curious why his car is so damaged, but somehow he managed to basically squeeze up to what is it, P4? So, nighttime Kyalami catching some people off. I think we already have 2 people who have left the race. Stephen Wallace has been in the pits for about a minute and a half. I don't know if he's going to come back out. Meanwhile, Carl Big is going to drag race Riley up to the front. Nick Alvarado turned off his headlights down the straight as he's going to look to make a move on Carl Big.
Yeah, I've got a replay, but we have to watch it from the race start. So just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
So off the start, Carl has to avoid Bruce because Bruce lets off to get out of the way. So they're 4 wide already. Carl's in the middle. Stephen Wallace, car number 1, is behind.
Oh.
Tags the back end of Carl, and then Carl's going to get ping pong because they're still 4 wide, and that's Nick Alvarado on the outside.
Oh,
Carl
he just
narrowly
avoided.
avoids getting killed.
Yeah. Yeah, so that, I mean, that looked like, it didn't look like a massive hit, honestly.
It's enough to fold up the diffuser, but...
Right, but it's not, I thought he got hit like one of those where I'm parked on the apex of T1 and somebody's coming up behind me full speed.
Yeah, it's not race ending, but apparently Nick Alvarado got by Carl while we were watching that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Wallace is going to call it quits tonight, not the day that he wanted to have.
Nick and Carl ran the exact same lap last lap, 143 flat.
Yeah, 143.065 for both of them.
De Oliveira, I believe he's a blue flagged already, as Carl and Nick go by.
Yep. Further down the field, Dave Miller is going to go way wide, so he got passed by Brian Curzon. Miller lost a bunch of positions. So that battle for AM, he just lost 3 spots in the last turn alone. Battle for AM, I thought was going to be a little bit spicier.
Yeah, Miller keeps getting caught up by these Sendy, gold drivers. All the guys that are working their way through. Rado's trying to go around the outside of Kerstetter. Kerstetter takes the defensive line.
Ed weaving down mineshaft again.
Here we go with the... Oh, that's turn 1.
Oh, that is turn 1, that's right. Nighttime, can't see shit.
Well, Rado's tried the over-under that he tried about 4 laps in a row on Hutch last race.
What is what did they say? What's the definition of madness? Trying the same thing over and expecting different results.
Insanity, yeah, doing the same thing over and over again.
Yep, Savage making his way past Miller, so Miller dropping like a bit of a rock. Well, I think he's just getting settled into where his position probably should be, were he not, we're qualifying not completely flipped. So after Nick got past Carl's coming back with a vengeance. He's gonna look to make a move down the mine shaft, down the hill. Let's see if Nick turns off his lights again. As we see Carl, who probably has to account for some of that damage on the rear end. He's gonna try and keep up with Nick.
Yeah, I'm watching Milo. Milo's gonna make a move on Brian Curzon here. Brian was P14 in the top of the AM class, just kind of running his race.
Yeah, I think Brian kind of moved out of the way for that one.
Yeah, he's giving him a flash, let him know. Thanks for not killing me. He's got Artem coming as well.
Artem not too happy with Brian. I mean, Brian's taking his line. This is technically for position.
Yeah.
Nick Alvarado drag racing Riley down the front straight.
Oh, we got some yellow flags. We got Chamilio and Lukey.
Chamilio is facing backwards on track. Oh, is that Dorcius that just came up behind him? That was interesting.
That's Dorcius off track.
So Nick Alvarado got past Riley up into P2, chasing down Letkeman. So we got Honda P1, 2, and 3. Honda's not overpowered here, guys. Promise. No.
And Redos is also coming. He's in P6. He's
Yeah.
right on the back of Kerstead still.
Mike Lukey making his way past Miller. Where is John Lukey? John Lukey is not here.
Well, John Lukey was here earlier. Was he not? Maybe he wasn't.
No, because he's the only Lexus in the series, and I did not see him here earlier. Chumilio going to get passed by Dorcius. So a couple of small little battles out on track. We got Murray and Castro. Not sure if Luis is going to hold on to this spot, honestly.
Oh, they are chasing down Ryan Cody as well.
Yeah,
Ryan just takes a way wide line. Let them go.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Simpsons meme of I'm in danger.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how Ryan felt for the first 10 minutes.
I mean, Ryan running P2 in silver if you count Regan out front.
Yeah, and Regan we all know is underclassed.
Yeah.
So still Honda 123, BMW bringing up P4, and then Ed Kerstetter a couple of seconds back as Alvarado looking to make a move. He went way wide. Did he miss his braking point?
I think so. I think he just way overshot it.
So he lost one position to Riley. He almost lost a second position to Carl. Carl couldn't unfortunately take advantage of that. Honestly, kind of a rare mistake. So now Nick is going to have to fight to get back those 2 spots again, or 1 spot. Yeah, I think he tried to go around, he was focused too much on Reagan, and then he just missed his braking point. We've all been there.
He's going to blame it on his imaginary girlfriend.
Or the bug on his windshield. I mean, maybe his mom, knocked on the door. Like, ay, mijo.
What was that?
Nothing.
David Funk currently has the fastest lap of the race with a 42.195. And then P10.
Ooh. So Audi's still overpowered. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of, I guess maybe not, because the top 3 Hondas are fighting each other. And then Rados is kind of trying to get his way, catch up to Ed.
Yeah, Riley's going to have a look with the over-under here. Not going to get it done. Got a terrible exit.
Yeah, so up at the front position still unchanged. Dorcius and Chumilio are kind of duking it out down in 22nd and 23rd. They've swapped positions a couple of times.
A way quieter race this time.
Yes. Riley
calm down.
Looking around the outside of Reagan down into turn 2. Can he actually make it stick? Can he do what Rados couldn't and actually make a pass around the outside? He cannot. Oh, he can.
It's going to be a touch. Oh, no.
Oh, Reagan.
Oh, no,
Reagan. Big F.
Backwards. He's backwards.
Big
and here
F
comes all the traffic.
For Reagan.
And that is on the pit entry. He's going to cross the track. Fair play.
Yeah, he, I think, moved to the left to cover off Nick, and then he just hit the bump.
Yeah, he hit a lot of bumps.
And that's going to be massive front end damage for him, but good rejoin. Good on him for waiting for everyone to go by. So that's going to put Alvarado, unfortunately, up into P1 for now.
Well, Reagan's going to retain P1 in class, in the silver class.
Right. But P1 overall is still going to be Nick Alvarado, who, might I say, is under a lot of pressure from Riley and from Carl. And Riley actually looks like he might have the better line going down mineshaft, but Nick is going to hold on to that 1 position for now. So top 5, all within a second of each other. And then you got Juan and Hutch a little bit further back, having a little bit of a battle, but the field so far is way more spread out than it was. Oh, is that Carl off?
Carl is hit the wall.
What on earth?
I think he hit the sausage.
No, he did. He had to, looks like he had to brake to not hit Riley.
Let me grab a replay, unless you got it.
Yeah, I did the in-game replay. Oh, Carl's car is gone. He is parked on the pit entry. Ryan Cody's under yellow flag too. I think that might be race over for Carl. Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, Carl is parked in the pit entry. Is that Ryan Cody back there in the background? What happened to Ryan?
That is Ryan Cody. Oh, no, that replay is him being parked on the side of the track. So now we're going to look at him for 15 seconds. Nick would throw the... Yeah, I think Nick threw a banana peel at Carl. And that's all. I mean, it looked like he didn't hit the sausage, but...
Yeah, Carl didn't hit the sausage. He had to brake and avoid
Yeah, Riley
ahead of him
just
and
spun.
lost it.
Cars after 1 hour of repairs. Oh, it's iRacing repairs, I see. Yeah, so close to halfway through the race. Nick, unfortunately, like I said again, P1. Reagan, who won the previous race, or P2 in the previous race, had a bit of a mistake down in turn 3, and he is off down in P9. Carl, unfortunately, has died. RIP, big F. So, and then we got Murray on Reagan against some Honda and Honda action. There's, how many Hondas are there? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 Hondas. Murray looking there on the inside, down into the last turn. Nice and clean. Easy pass. Murray up into P8, or 9.
Yeah, I'm watching Kerstetter, Rados, and Riley going at it.
Yeah, so
Kerstetter's going to touch some grass.
Rados is probably, if I were him, I would try to rethink my strategy of where I'm trying to make a move.
Well, Rados was half a second faster than both of these guys last lap. I think he's just now caught up to this back. So now he's going to start looking to where he can get by. Because he was pressuring Kerstetter at the beginning of the race and then kind of fell off a little bit whenever these other guys came through. Ryan Cody into the pits from P22.
Yep. Joey Melody making a move on Dave Miller. Joey, who was AM last season, got moved up to silver. P3 in class? P2 technically, if you don't count Reagan.
Yeah.
So Joey having a much better race than he did last time around.
Bruce going way wide to let the leaders through.
Yep, so Hutch and Beveridge, this might be, I don't know if it's going to be much of a fight, but this is going to be happening now as they make their way around the last turn. Got a bit of a straight here for Hutch to make a move. Oliveira and Savage under a yellow flag. Did they both hit the sausage? Oh no, that's after the hairpin. What happened here?
We're getting caught out by a dark Kyalami.
Oh, Oliveira basically spun after the hairpin, and he just cuts back across the track and hits Savage. So Joby unfortunately gets collected as a racing incident.
Yeah, that's a good point that Jixer in chat. This is not an optimum track.
No, this is a fast track, yeah.
But still pretty slippery out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Kunos did something with the track progression, but I noticed that in the recent patches it takes a lot longer to go from green to optimum. Like
how many of the people
longer
that have died in this race are the ones that voted for Kyalami?
It's a good question. We had someone that could do statistics, I'm sure they would tell you. I can't count.
That sounds like a lot of math. I don't
That is a lot of math. I don't do math.
Joey got a stop go 30 according to Bullet.
Joey did get a stop and go 30.
Did get a stop go 30. Well, the other thing is penalties should be coming out.
Yeah, so I think penalties are starting to come through. Mind you, it's been 20 minutes.
Oh, Dorson's the drive-through, yeah. So Tiago is handing out penalties.
More than 10, can't use the fingers, it's over. Can't use the fingers.
Kyle, I can count to 11 before I take my shoes off.
Oh.
Okay, 10 and a half.
10 and a half. I see. Artem, yellow flag. I think that was just a little off track. 10 and a quarter. 10.1.
Yeah. Depends on how cold it is outside.
If I just got out of the pool. Let's round down. We'll call it 10.
Oh, were you rich? You got a pool? Michael Lukey with 15 seconds. Like you said, Joey with stop go 30. Dorsch just got a drive through. So these are going to be penalties from the beginning of the race up to now.
Look, I never said it was my pool.
This is whoever's pool you can find in the neighborhood.
Somebody around me.
Mr. Blackout with the raid. Carl, rip, dude.
Welcome, everyone.
It was going so well until
It was
wasn't.
going so well. Yeah. Well, was it though? I feel like the start was a little shaky.
I mean, to get through traffic and get rendered like that and still come out in the top, you know, however many, 5, whatever, is pretty good.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you know, having to avoid a car ahead of you and then losing it yourself. Like, you either kill that guy or you try to miss him and possibly kill yourself, and that's what happened.
Yeah, there's, and and this is one of those things where I don't know. We might need to mention. I think you said it was Bruce that kind of led the start and then basically just peeled off the racing line and slowed down.
Yeah. So when the race went green, Bruce caught right up to the back of Brian Curzon and then just let off.
Yeah,
and that's
I mean,
what made Carl had to jump to the left to avoid him.
You can't really do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rados
there's
trying to
a
go on the outside.
yeah. Rados. I mean, I should have a counter, basically, for how many times Rados has tried to go around the outside of turn 1
And then try to do the switchback.
and failed. I think we're at least 10 by now.
I mean, kudos to him for trying. Like, he'll get it eventually, maybe.
Somebody remember 10 so I can start over on my fingers.
There you go. So yeah, for the people that are new, didn't understand the start. Yeah, the start was a mess because of the qualifying order. And that's what happens whenever you have the AMs and the silvers go out first and then it starts to rain. Because then, you know, the fast guys have to deal with the rain. They end up behind the AMs and the silvers, and in the race, it doesn't rain. And you've got all the fast guys behind the slower guys. And they have to find their way through, and they don't want to wait around. And that's how you end up with 4 wide into turn 1.
Yep. 4
Which-
wide, 5 wide, and then yeah, that
which-
never works out.
3 wide into turn 1 is a no-no here. Like, we highly discourage 3 wide into turn 1. So to go 4 wide into turn 1, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand the urgency to, you know, get up in front because you don't want whoever you're fighting to get up in front of the AMs and the silvers and then you're stuck. But I think there's something to be said about if you're leading the pack, whether you're fast enough to lead the pack or not, don't let off the gas. That's
Yeah, he did get pinned. I mean, when they were going through the corner 4 wide, which is, for the small amount of contact that they had, is pretty fantastic. Like, I'm surprised there wasn't more death than what there was.
yeah.
Yeah, he unfortunately was on the inside of a 4 wide, and there's just nowhere to go. You can't slow down because you're going to get rendered from the guy behind you, and you can't go left or right. You're just kind of stuck there.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of crazy how much quieter the second race is.
Oh yeah, I mean, other than the first, there's, you know,
It's like Rados and
Juan
Juan.
Hutch, and other than
That's-
that, there's really nothing going on. Like, everybody's pretty well spaced out.
Yeah, and we had a couple people drop out, I think, already. Other, you know, due to damage or some penalties. Joey somehow got a stop and go 30, but he is still in P21. So,
Well,
Joey.
Bruce and Jared both had pit at the beginning, so I think
Joey with the mega moves.
Joey had a pretty good, gap. What's Lukey's 15 for? I don't know.
Tiago, show yourself. Well, he'll be back. Once he's back, this
he's
whole
in here,
stream's
he's
gonna
just
fall
muted.
off the rails. Oh, he is in here. Muted himself. Look at that. What a mensch. He's probably still handing out penalties.
I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of them. And there'll
Yeah.
be more stuff that comes from Wednesday penalty review,
Yep.
which I will not be here for because I'll be working the night shift. So have fun with that.
Thanks. Rados, again,
He's gonna try
down
it
into
again.
turn down around the outside of Ed.
I mean, fair play, because Ed gives him the outside every time, and then, you know,
Well, I mean, when you
Here
do
we
it
are.
lap after lap after lap and the same result happens, why would you not just keep doing it, you know?
I don't know.
Like,
You got to try something different.
Ed's an intelligent enough driver to know that if I give this dude the outside every single time, he's not going to make it stick. So I'm just going to give him the outside every single time. And it's one of those things where I don't know why Rados isn't... I mean, he's not even trying to move back to get the, you know, the proper line into turn one. He's just hugging the inside. So... Penalty review for the moderators. Huh? What did we do? What didn't we do?
I mean,
This
you
is
and
a
I
better
are clear because we don't do these penalties.
It's true. We don't. We do nothing.
We just sit here and talk about people.
Yep. As we see Joey moving out of the way for Hutch. So, got a bit of a train happening. This is the only group of cars that's within a second of each other, other than Rados, who keeps basically doing the accordion effect.
Yeah, we're down
we
to
got
25 in the server.
23 if you
20
don't count
23 on
Oliveira, and I
track, yeah.
think Wallace is called it quits, but he's still in the server. So, yeah, this is the closest fight we have on track with Hutch, Juan, Funk, and Murray.
And Beverage, because Beverage is the one leading this train.
He is. I don't think the Bentley has enough straight line speed. I mean, you can see that he gets super close out of the last turn, and then, you know, Beverage just pulls away on the straight.
Oh, Beverage just went way wide.
Commentator's
give that
curse. There you go.
That's on Paul. Here comes Juan. Juan's going to have a look on the outside. Dylan's just trying to maintain positions.
Sorry, Dylan. My bad.
And he forces a 2 wide behind him with Juan
Yeah,
and Murray.
that's Juan and Funk, and now Murray and Funk. Oh, sorry, Murray and Juan.
Yeah.
They're gonna go 2 wide. So Juan's gonna be the loser of this little battle, unfortunately. Lose a couple of spots here. After
Well,
being
Murray's a pro, so that's fine. Like, he's not losing any class position, but he did lose one to Funk, and he was trying to chase down Beverage.
Yeah, so unfortunately Juan is now gonna move from P2 in class to P3 in class. So Beverage having minding his own race. Oh, Nick
Nick
Alvarado.
Alvarado is dead, reversed into the pit lane. He is having to drive out of the pit lane and turn his car around.
He didn't hit the sausage. Oh, he hit the outside bump. Snapped, hit the pit entry wall. Oh yeah, he basically just went into the pits. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh, just that little bitty snap. Holy cow.
F for Nick Alvarado.
The
And now his
question
front
is,
end is completely
yeah.
destroyed.
How much damage does he have? 13
Yes.
minutes to go.
Yes. Sometimes it do be you.
Sometimes you take a race win and you just wad it up and throw it in the trash can.
We call that the Charles Leclerc.
Oof, that's the Ferrari.
Well, the Ferrari would be if somebody told him to pit now, and then they're like, no, stay out, stay out, stay out.
Well, he almost did pit.
Like
he was right on the line of that. I have to drive backwards and not get DQ'd.
Ed Kerstetter pulled a Ferrari strat last race because he was on shit tires the whole race.
Yeah.
So typical Ferrari fashion. Binotto was doing the Ed Kerstetter strategy in ACC.
Yeah, for those of you from Carl's stream, from what Ed said in the Discord, he loaded his wet setup last race and on accident, saw it at the last second, managed to get dry tires on, but didn't have pressures for the dry tires, so he was driving with the entire wrong setup. Murray with a huge lunge around the outside.
Yeah, that was a brave move. I don't think he was going to make that stick. but put a little bit of a fear into
Oh, and
Funk's.
he's gonna lose it.
He is going to go off. Commentator's
He-
curse strikes again,
Just
and he is off into the pits. Rados
Immediately in the pit.
again trying to go around the outside of Ed into turn 1. Again, not being able to make it stick. How do I get to Rados's comms?
we should drag him into the.
Just please.
Rados, what are you doing?
I see Bonotto as a clown every time I see him, and I blame. Listen, I'm not the one that made that Photoshop, okay? But yeah, he looks like a clown. I think it's the hair, honestly. And then he, of course, he goes on, gives interviews, and he says there's nothing wrong. We don't need to make any changes, which makes me even more of a clown. But you know. So
Yeah, I don't have hair, and I wouldn't want his hair.
Ouch.
I don't like to see it.
You know, there's days where I wish I didn't have hair. Then there's days.
I read a thing the other day where they have figured out what chemical it is that the body releases that causes male baldness, and they're working on a way to like shut it down or something like that. I'm like, you mean I could have hair for like the last 10 years of my life? Be great.
That's all you have left, 10 years?
Well, I mean, they're not going to get it done now.
Their little pinky rings are on too tight. No, I saw a comment that somebody made about Ferrari strategists. Like, they obviously have a really good... I'm sure they have... Well, I take that back. I hope. Is Rado's going to do it again?
Rados, with the look on the inside, Ed's not going to cover this off. Rados too far back to make the move.
Yeah, he's not close enough to make it stick. They probably get whatever strategy that their stupid computer model spits out, and then they just do that. Like, they don't react well to changes on the fly. Like, they pit early to cover off Max, even though Max like started on a different tire. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like, you can go medium, soft. The other guy started on soft, so he's gonna go soft, medium, soft. Like, you don't need to pit at the same freaking time. I don't know, man. It's just... Kunos to apply the Ferrari. Yeah, it looks like it.
I need to start watching more F1 so I understand. Like, I get the basics, but I don't watch the races because they're super early for me and I'm lazy.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch the replay or torrent it or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for F1 Pro.
What
TV.
happened to Carl? Carl died avoiding a slower car out of a corner.
Yeah. Carl ended up breaking.
Made love to the wall.
Yep. Basically the same thing that happened to Alvarado. Except for the braking part. Alvarado just kind of hit the bump, and Honda did Honda things and spun. There goes Rados on the outside again. Another
Well,
one.
Funk
for the
having a
count.
look on Beverage. I don't know why he went outside there. You could have went on the inside. I don't know why you would choose the outside line into turn 1. It's just not going to work.
Well, he saw that Rados didn't do it, and he's like, I could not do it too. Watch me.
I have a mid-engine as well. I can.
Yeah, we've lost so far 6 people from this race. I guess if you count the 3 in the pits, 9 people, because Murray is out.
Kyalami has not been kind this weekend.
Kyalami has not been kind. It's Carl's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Carl.
Yeah.
If you're still somewhere around here.
Happy birthday.
What is it, the Big 5-0? Kidding.
I mean, let's be honest. He looks way better than both of us. He looks like he's 25.
Oh yeah. Somebody told me he's actually, like, I think he did the other, at some point. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's one of those alien people that, like, they're actually 60, but they look 25 or 26.
Artem is under a Yellow flag, he was off into the wall. Where? Oh, yeah, you can't hit the outside grass and accelerate at full speed. You're gonna basically spin it, and he just kisses the inside wall.
Oh, Rados has got a better run this time, but he's still on the outside into turn 1. He's almost clear, but Ed is going to cover the inside. And we will do it again.
Another one for the count.
Dylan Beveridge.
Further down the field, yeah, Dylan had a bit of an off. I think he lost 2 positions.
Yeah,
Or
he
at
just
least he
dropped
lost
2.
at least 1 to Juan.
He lost it to Funk and Juan.
Yeah, so what this has done, though, is Hutch has now been unleashed, basically, and Nick Alvarado has massive damage from, you know, pulling a Nick Alvarado. So Hutch was about 0.6 seconds faster than Nick on the last lap. He's got a 4-second gap to close. So by my math, that's what, 6 laps-ish? I don't think that's enough time to do anything, but things might get spicy for 4th here in the last couple of minutes as Rados.
Nick is carrying damage, and he's also worn his tires out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Let's see if Rados does it again. I wish I could create a counter on the fly with a little sound effect every time he does it.
Does the Rados driving through some grass? We've seen a couple Hondas die that way today.
Yeah, that is not a good idea. If you hit that outside bump, basically you are off into the wall in the Honda.
That means he's not going to be able to line up the outside run here.
He isn't. I mean, to be fair, he is faster than Ed, I believe. Like over a full lap, I think he is faster.
Yeah, Ed is just defending out of his mind.
Yeah, and I think he's lining it up on the wrong side every time in a turn 1, and that's not going to work. But he keeps trying it, so maybe he knows something I don't.
I mean, he's faster than both of us, so...
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, most commentators are failed at... Dorsch.
Yeah, Dorsch is getting way out of sorts there.
Commentator's curse. I'm 3 for 3 today. I just snipe people. As soon as I watch a little battle, they just go off track. So I thought that was going to turn into something, which it didn't.
Yeah, I just flicked over to it, and I was about to say, oh, look, here comes Robeson, and then... Yeah.
Beverage getting a little squirrely in Sunset. He's going to go off track. Holds it together, though, as he's trying to chase down Juan and get that spot back.
Oh, Ed Kirst had a horrible line through, was that Crocodiles or something like that?
Well, so...
That allows Rados to close the gap.
He's going to close the gap, but again...
It's not going to do anything.
Like, I should start taking bets on, is he going to go outside or inside?
That's a terrible bet.
There he goes. There's the draft.
Come on, Ed's...
There's the straight line speed.
Yeah,
there's
Ed moves over.
Ed with the
side.
giant Schumacher-esque, basically almost shoved Rados into the wall. I mean, that's Shades of Hungary. What is it, 2013, 2012? Somewhere around there. Ed gets super loose.
The save,
but he lost that position.
Yep, by Rados.
Yeah, there goes Rados. Now he's going to look to pull a bit of a gap here. So the pressure got to Ed.
3 minutes to go.
That or his tires are gone. Yeah, Dylan Beveridge looks like he's regained some composure. This time takes a pretty normal Sunset. He is catching up to Juan. He's going to look around the outside as they go up the hill again. I don't know if he can make this one stick. I mean, in the S's, it's the wrong place to try to pass.
Yeah, going on the outside is not going to be easy in that corner.
No,
Especially with as many people that lose it on the grass on the outside.
Right, yeah. So now they're going to go up to the hairpin down the mine shaft. Where's Tiago's giggle?
Goes into Seward's box with Ferris.
Oh. As they go around crocodiles. Nah, I don't think he has enough speed to really try to line up a move here as they're going to go around the last couple of corners. So Dylan still being held off by
Dylan using all the runoff area.
Yeah, so Hutch is closing in on Alvarado, but he is not closing in fast enough. But
And you think
Funk.
Funk?
Yeah, Funk is catching up in the Audi. Audi OP at Kyalami, who'd have thought?
Yeah, Funk with a 43 flat last lap, a full second faster than Hutch.
Yeah, but Hutch's lap was invalid, so I think he had a bit of an off or a mistake. I don't think that was an accurate lap time. Milo on Luis Castro, he is catching up quick. Got about a lap. Yeah, I think this is going to be last lap to make it happen here.
Yeah, Riley's headed up to the hairpin now.
Yeah, so unless Riley throws this away, this is his race.
Gifted a win.
Yeah, gifted by Nick Alvarado, who basically babooned it 100%.
Thanks for the sub, Gary. We'll take the primes. We have no dignity. Give us the free Bezos money.
I mean, it's not free. He pays like $170 a year for that.
Yeah, that's true.
How much is Prime now? Like 160?
I don't know.
I remember when it was like $60. I also remember when Chipotle guac was like 60 cents, so, you know.
All right, Riley onto the final lap.
Yeah, Dylan Beveridge and Juan are the closest battle on track, really, other than maybe Milo and Luis.
Yeah, Rados
Tiago gifting a sub to Ryan. I don't think Ryan deserves that one, honestly.
That's not Ryan.
Oh, that's not
That's
Ryan.
Murray.
That's Murray.
So Rados has already
back
pulled
what
out
I
a
said.
1.5 gap
Yeah.
on Ed, so
Yeah, I mean, we knew Rados was faster.
yeah.
So Beveridge has one lap to make something happen on Juan, and then Milo has one lap to actually... Yes. So Milo's got one lap to make something happen on Luis, who turns off his lights going down the straight.
He's going dark.
ACCSS would have something to say about that.
Also, keep in mind, Milo started at the back because he had a quality ban.
Yeah.
Up to P11.
He is up to P11. He is hunting for that P10, though.
Considerably better than last race, where he got tagged in the final corner by a spinning car.
I haven't checked Milo's updated livery. Has he put all of the skulls?
Well, I don't think he's added any recently because I haven't had an update.
First race was first race was amazing. I wish every race we did was like that. Second race, not so much.
I could do with less murdering and people dying.
Yeah.
Like I'm good with all the overtaking and the hard racing and stuff like that, but man, we gotta quit hitting each other.
Let's finish the race.
Yep.
Riley
Yeah, the
with
only-
the win.
The only saving race of race 2 was car number 420 basically eating it.
So Rados and Ed put in their fastest laps of the race on the final lap. Nick Alvarado is going to get P4, but he will get the fastest lap bonus.
Yeah, 2
Race
points.
2. Hutch is going to finish ahead of Funk.
Yep, Milo did not have enough time to make it past Luis as they go around the last turn. So Milo with a very respectable P11, honestly.
P11, yeah, pretty good. We're starting so far back.
Yeah, I mean, for starting dead last, it's unfortunate that Saniga got caught out in that incident with him and Artem.
Max Diggs, P11, also had a quality ban, so he started at the back as well.
Oh, Milo is P10. Interesting.
Is that because people are leaving and going to the pits
Yeah.
and live timing is updating and yeah.
Thanks, ACC.
Yeah, like anytime these people like pass people in the pit lane, the timing screen just goes nuts.
Well, another week in the books for us.
Brian get a double win for AM class. Nice quiet race from him. People are leaving, so all our timing is whatever.
Look at all these people looking unimpressed. Look at this guy. What his hat. What is this? This is boring. This man's wearing sunglasses at night.
Riley in the chat, Christmas came early. There you go.
This guy's not even looking at the race. This kind of looks like you, actually, bald with the beard.
Which guy? I'm trying to watch it on the screen. The guy in the gray shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy looks a lot like me.
Yeah, oh wait. He's following me.
Only got eyes for you, buddy.
Stop looking at me. It's like the Mona Lisa.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Again, this guy's also not looking away. He is way too cool. Oh. Found the guy in the Ferrari hat. I'm sorry, my man. And of course he's wearing jorts. Why am I not surprised? Anyway. Where's Tiago? He needs to say bye. Say bye, Tiago.
Oh my fuck. What?
Thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you next week. Say bye, Tiago.
Bye, Tiago.